It's that stuck time. It's that stuck place. Eli, what's with the water bottle? Were you swaying? You kind of look like a concert. You know, he's really dehydrated with the water.
I was getting all nostalgic, like I was at one of those old raves from back in the early 2000s when we were all doing ecstasy until till I broke my brain.
Your brain's broken?
It broke, and then I had to repair it over the span of 10 years. So,
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is not fixed.
No. I had holes.
I'm
convinced I had holes and that they've grown closed.
So you've convinced your holeless brain that it is now free of holes.
I'm pretty sure.
That's the holes talking. I'm pretty sure.
It took 10 years. Oh, by the way,
there ain't no holes here.
I did speak to my mom. Okay, so Bill Gates is listening to every word we're saying.
Yeah, you guys better mind your P's and Q's here on Stuck in the Middle.
That's why I was doing this. I was told and I was showed.
He was Svetsson.
If you like wiggle around with a bottle of water like this, it gets the Bill Gates away.
You know, sometimes we don't land all the jokes we try, and you know that's what happens.
This is not a joke, man.
Oh no,
I am. This is serious shit here, man.
I'm confused.
I'm keeping the gates away, bro.
Keeping the gates away. Well, we definitely like to keep the gates away, and that means we don't like to restrict anybody to come to youtube.com/stuckthemiddle. The gates are wide open for anybody and everybody to come, join, subscribe. So please tell a friend, let people know, join us in the fight for late night as we try to secure a 10 p.m. spot. YouTube's got its schedule, and we're trying to be a part of that, where you can come and hang out with us.
Unless you're unvaccinated, you fucking freaks!
Yeah, show us your passports.
You're not welcome around these parts, boy.
All right, welcome to the show. What's up, boys?
Sick.
What's up, Doc?
Oh yeah, hey, Cranston.
Why'd you just say that so?
It's like Bugs Bunny.
Upsetly.
No,
Bugs Bunny wouldn't say like, "What up, dog?" That's like Eeyore. You said it like Eeyore.
Yeah.
Like, what up, dog?
I got Eeyore vibes, like hardcore.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Seriously.
Bugs Bunny's on coke or something. I don't know.
You certainly are not on.
Yeah, you're definitely sober or whatever it is.
You're on that Eeyore shit.
On
man.
benzos. Yeah, Eeyore's on Xanax.
Oh, you need some benzos, bro?
I think Eeyore was just an opiate addict. To be honest with you,
we've had this consensus, absolutely.
Oh, bother! No, that was poo, I think.
So it's like Snuffy from Sesame Street. He's like, "Hi, bird."
Don't you talk about Snuffleupagus?
Hi, bird.
Don't you dare talk about Snuffleupagus.
I love Dave Chappelle.
So, all right.
You told me you had an epiphany.
Whoa, you were getting so fast. We're moving so fast, Josh.
I like to do bad segues sometimes. No, but before the epiphany.
I do want to share a true update for those of you that joined us for yesterday's lovely episode. There was a very humbling moment where I was just very honest with my brethren here, and you, the audience. Your participation was absolutely paramount. I mentioned how I pretty much told my mom, you know, because she's going down the rabbit hole. Not very atypical these days. People are, you know, speculative and skeptical, and they're just looking for answers because things are confusing. So my mom, as I mentioned, gone down the rabbit hole. She thinks Bill Gates and, you know, put HIV, COVID, SARS in a vial, and this is the pandemia. English not our first language. And I was like, Mom, you're talking like a crazy person. Today, I apologized. I said, Mom, I need to just see what you're seeing. I want to understand what you're seeing, and I want to talk to you so we can understand each other. You know, I love you, so I don't think you're crazy.
What compelled you? What
compelled you? It was a direct result of the conversation we had. Oh, yeah, fuck off. Yeah, you know.
I repair families. It's gravy. It's all good. It's all good, dude. No charge.
No
charge.
You did help sway my mind on my stance on how I was handling her, and I started thinking about all the other times I've been just an impatient asshole of a son.
Yeah, like next time I go to get it. Is that my uncle again?
Your uncle's been falling for a half hour.
We'll explain the joke in a second.
Yeah.
Next time I go to get an update on you, am I going to see like a local family mother kills son like in the fit of rage because
quite possible.
Like I gave him the wrong advice. Shit.
It's very possible because I have driven that woman up the fucking wall with just being an asshole.
But I think that's the best approach
Sometimes.
Because when we're so far opposite, there's this thing that is just in us to stay opposite. And like, even when you concede a little bit, the other person wants to stay so opposite. So you almost have to, and not in a negative way, but you have to.
She doesn't want to be receptive to my
break the
information,
barriers.
man. Like I went.
So you have to be receptive to hers, and once you're in there,
and that's what we're gonna do. So
yes,
I don't know when my next day off is anymore, but I'm gonna sit down with her. I'm gonna watch every video that she's been watching.
It'd be nice to figure out how she thinks and understand that, and how she comes to her conclusions. Because maybe you'd be like, oh, that's bullshit, but that's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool, and she sees you being vulnerable and honest, and then she won't feel the need to have her barriers up as much.
Yes, she has,
that's what we all do. You know, it's just a human nature thing to. It doesn't matter who you are.
I'm surprised this advice came from you, knowing that you have come from a completely lackluster, not loving family. You know, your father beats you.
Listen, let's get back to you. This is about you.
Okay, all right.
Deflect.
Your father made you smoke crack.
Well, maybe that's why I'm so like. Maybe that's why I'm so like. You know,
trying to vicariously
opposite.
repair your family by repairing me and my family. I get you.
By trying to repair families.
Yes.
We all learn from our past.
Indeed.
You know.
Indeed. Yeah. So, amen, brother.
Do the work. No.
But if I end up dead, man, I'm gonna haunt your ass.
That'd be what's up. I'd appreciate that. You would then change my mind that ghosts are real.
Yeah.
Because fucking now I got Ghost Eli here, just annoying the shit out of me.
It's a great movie from the 90s, Ghost Eli. I mean, they called it Ghost Dad, but, you know.
Oh, yeah, I was with Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Oh, boy. That was 2 swings and 2 misses right there.
No, man, that's a home run.
Yeah, right.
So, all right, so that's what happened with me today. What we got? What we going to slam into here?
Well,
ease it in.
As you do know, I think we're doing a post show today too, by the way.
Posty, because maybe to one viewer's chagrin, and I thank you for that comment. It actually hit me in the heartstrings. Eli is taking a little hiatus. I might fit in a little birthday special bash to celebrate with you guys. But
well, it seems like everyone's taking a hiatus except me.
Yeah,
I just got word of this today, so we'll talk about that on the post show.
On the post show, we got a lot to unroll and develop.
Like, oh, by the way, we're not coming in next week, so
or the week after.
Yeah, or the week after. Like, oh, okay, cool, no problem. I'm moving in 2 months, so we'll see how that goes.
Not to make you feel less than, Josh, but Technolicifier or whatever his name is, awesome name. It's like, I'm not sure I'd watch the show if Eli wasn't there. To be honest, I was like, I love that.
That's fantastic. I wouldn't do the show if us 3 weren't here, because that's not the kind of show Stuck at Night is. It'd probably be something else, or we'd try to see if we get a few guest spots. But other than that, it wouldn't be a full week next week.
Borsek show. There you go.
Nah, you could say it the first way improperly. No, that's fine.
I did that on mistake. I don't mean to do it. I just always get it wrong. I go broad chick, and I didn't mean to.
Let's hang on.
Oh yeah, so let's get on topic here. All right, Nicki Minaj.
We are going to do a post show.
Yes, I'm going to be drunk. I'm getting drunk.
We're going to get into a little bit of Nicki Minaj stuff. We're going to get into
and roofied.
I think Cranston will love this. Cranston, do you know who Nick Saban is? No, he's a football guy.
Cranston's a baseball guy.
I thought Cranston was like our designated sports guy.
I mean, I think he knows more about sports than both.
I don't know. I feel like kind of watching sports now after this guy's fucking some player came out and explained to us his humor, and it's perfect for our humor. But we're not going to be on tomorrow. Today's the 16th. Tomorrow is the 17th. September 17th is a very odd day for me because September 17th, 2009, I went into rehab 12 years ago.
Yep, and the world is a better place for it.
Yeah, the world would be a better place maybe if I didn't go in an OD somewhere in a ditch. But unfortunately, much to people's chagrin, I kicked through that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did, sir.
But I had one person help me out tremendously through that, which was my uncle.
I think without your uncle, I don't think it would have gotten as far as you.
1/3, you know, like my dad helped pay the way. Uncle helped kind of sweet talk this guy into letting us in for how he did. And then on that same day in 2017, he died. So the guy who fought to get me into rehab,
to save his life,
got my life back on track on September 17th of 2009, himself passed away September 17th,
wow,
2017.
Oh, we have a. Oh my God, I didn't know Josh OD'd. Well, I OD'd too once.
I'm not trying to flaunt that. I'm not like a big religious person, so I'm not trying to. I don't feel any sorts of way over like this is somebody trying to tell me something. I just the idea.
Well, you know, it was
I
funny.
found out he went missing on the 15th. He started to relapse and stuff like that, and had some issues, and then we couldn't hear from him. Oh shit! Friday he's out. He's gone. On the 18th, the Monday, is when I got the phone call. The phone call nobody wants to get by any loved one about any other loved one. I'm sure we're all well aware of a phone call like that.
Unfortunately.
And it was like, fuck.
Just to share, this, I won't call it Inside Baseball. Josh and I were talking about this very subject, and like right after he fucking finishes talking about his uncle, what looked like a fucking feather just slowly falls and floats from the goddamn ceiling right in front of us.
It's happened 3 times since.
And then Josh, and we have that moment, and he looks up, he's like, Uncle Jeff?
Yeah, what? Uncle Jeff, is that you, dude?
But no, it's just...
Are you coming through the fuzz on the fan?
It's just really, really fuzzy on that fan, that's all.
I don't know, it's a weird day, so if I'm a little awkward
Emotional?
today, it's just like, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird.
And I'm just menstruating, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta take a week off of the show, man.
Two, baby boy.
2, I gotta take 2 weeks. Oh yeah, and the next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone.
That's pretty fucked up. I'm
be
not gonna lie. You can't really, you really can't tough it out next week.
I'm gonna be out of state.
No, not your birthday week. Next week.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be in.
Oh, you're out of state 2 weeks now.
All right, we'll talk about this in post show.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
I love how you spring all this up. See, I hope people understand now what I have to deal with scheduling wise.
He really does. Like, because I came in today too, and I told him I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna miss next week probably too." And then
there you go.
Know the Eli shit.
There you go. Just as soon as we get nice little
Josh.
momentum, people want to bail. I love it. No, it's fine.
I don't want to bail, but
No, not.
All right. So moving on. What happened with Nicki Minaj?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well,
You do the show tonight. It's your show. I'm gonna take a break since I got to hustle next 2 weeks. I'm gonna kick back.
we don't know yet. Wait, let's do the
Go ahead.
post show, and then we can get into the feels.
There's no feels. I'm just saying you do it.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome to the Eli Show, everybody, where we talk about all things Eli. Did you know that Eli can out Eli the Eli? I know I Eli'd all the way here. I had a little Eli on the side. You know what I mean?
I wanted to. I don't know. I felt like getting into this thing before we got into the Nicki Minaj thing, but
Give me the thing, baby. Come on.
the whole
Give it to me.
the whole idea during COVID, we were told, it's about grandparents. It's about protecting the elderly.
I love grandparents.
And we're still told that. And slowly but surely, we started to hear some things about nursing homes. We started to hear that some people were sent to nursing homes who had COVID. This happened in New York with Cuomo.
Of all things, by the way, fucking Cuomo, don't get me started how he gets to get off on sexual allegations when he literally, in my opinion, put mortality at stake by forcing people back into nursing homes. And why were they shoving all these people that are the most vulnerable in the same spot in an old folks home? Come on.
And it wasn't old people being pushed in with other old people.
God, I thought you just blanked out.
It was young people.
Yeah. I mean, I've only heard. I haven't seen any video or anything like that.
Well, here you go, buddy. Here you go, Brosif.
Brocephicer.
Here you go. Oh, yeah, like I said,
Holy shit. Apple Dumpling, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Welcome back to the family.
not safe for work. Don't watch us if you're easily triggered.
Fuck. All right.
Okay?
All right. It's no death, to my understanding. Pretty
No
cool.
death, but you have a 20-year-old and you have a 75-year-old U.S. veteran. So
How old is this veteran? 27?
75.
Okay.
The young man is 20.
This will be Eli's first time
I like
watching.
how this is a game of nobody's listening.
Yeah, all right. So anyway, I've never seen this video, so I'm gonna...
Be careful. It's pretty rough.
I'm nervous. Guy's schizophrenic, apparently. Come on! Fuck! Dude, he's killing him. Where is somebody? I'm gonna kill this man. I know he's mentally ill. This kid apparently has COVID.
Allegedly.
What? Man, this is heavy.
You need to see it. You hear him say please, right?
I did.
People need to understand.
Fuck, he's filming.
He is. The kid.
He's filming this. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my big.
This happened. It's gross. This is fucking gross. Happened in May 15th to a 75-year-old man at a Westwood nursing center. He came to the facility because of COVID. They opened a COVID unit, so that's how Mr. Bledsoe was introduced into the nursing home. The assailant here is believed to have schizophrenia. Immediately prior to the incident, his father reported that the assailant was hearing voices and thought someone was out to kill him and was making wild claims such as saying COVID was, quote, God's punishment for gays and lesbians. The assault had been housed in a group home previously where he had beaten other elderly people. And then they put this guy, because he had COVID, back in a nursing home who was also in that moment crazy.
I feel like I'm gonna vomit.
I don't know how else to get across the.
Where's the accountability? Like whatever. Who was behind making this catastrophic fucking move to house somebody nearly criminally insane? I am not shaming the schizophrenic. I know people on all sides of the spectrum with mental illness. What the fuck is an unmedicated, I'm assuming, schizophrenic, sick man with fucking COVID doing with vulnerable old people with COVID? What the fuck? I don't understand at all.
Is like, yeah. His name is Jaden Hayden. What a cool rhyming name. It is in Detroit.
Oh man. I don't know. I'm kind of speechless. I mean, I'm a little emotionally fucked up because I mean that was really hard to watch.
Sure seems like they got a negligence lawsuit there, huh?
There better be something. Like I am going to do my due diligence and find out this kid.
This is actually old. You know, this was going on around the time when people were being sent there. So not until this he pled not guilty to, like, you know, original article right now is January 2021. So this is at the beginning of this year.
Wow.
Yeah. So in the chat, people are talking about how they've seen videos similar to this where it's the staff abusing the elderly, but in this case, this person apparently was sent there because
he had COVID, and that nursing home was instructed to have a COVID quarantine unit. And isn't that fun?
Yeah, it was fucking wow.
Good job. Way to protect the elderly. Man, that pissed me off so much.
I don't want to do the the stretch or the mental gymnastics here. Detroit is somewhat close to Jersey, New York, whatever the fuck.
Nah, I hate when he does that.
But Cuomo did something similar, but I can't put it on Cuomo. But
the idea. I mean, who knows what.
We can blame Cuomo for all kinds of shit. If it happened in Detroit, blame Cuomo. I don't give a fuck. I blame Cuomo for shit happened like in my life.
Like what?
Like anything. Like I had
what happened today you blame Cuomo for?
I had like some car issues and I don't know, a lot of shit going. Like, it's fucking Cuomo's fault, dude.
I got this right here. Hold on. God damn it, Cuomo. I almost choked on my water, bro. Chill.
Fucking dude, like I ordered some Chinese food. I didn't get to eat it for an hour because I had to do some shit.
The point I was simply trying to make, like, I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. Maybe I was, but is that he did something similar, which was, to me, almost condemning people to go ahead and just stay with the sickest of the sick with COVID, the elderly, that who have the least amount of chance to survive and pack them in with the staff. And, who knows what the fuck happened there. But that's not why he's getting canceled and stepping down. No, it's because of sexual allegations, of course.
And
as long as he's gone.
Pretty weak.
I wish he was gone
too.
for the right fucking reason.
Yeah, exactly. Like pretty weak ones too. Pretty weak. Like I touched a woman's cheek.
Yeah,
and I'm not hating. I'm not denying, but people's deaths are pretty bad too.
Yeah, pretty fucking bad. So, all right, that was rough, man. Thanks.
What's wearing on me more than when I got COVID is talking constantly about COVID. Like everything is inundated with COVID. And like no matter what you want to talk about, hear about, go about your daily life, it involves something that revolves around COVID.
It really is, man. And I was thinking that today, just like watching the news and even reading the news online, and that's like 90% of the stories these days is all that you fucking see, and I'm sick of seeing it. It's just too much, and it's all just like intended to divide and get people fucking scared and upset, and I'm just so sick of fucking hearing about it at this point. Funny
that you mentioned that, because there is a specific psychological aspect that I am seeing that's starting to it's made me start thinking in an area that I used to condemn others, usually on the right, and I would just say, no, you stop doing that, you're belittling it. But now I think we have a video that will illustrate exactly the sentiments, and then I'll deliver.
What's that? What video? Tell me.
Oh, this is the poor lady that she's vaccinated, doesn't have a mask, and some dickhead that has his mask on is all like, "Hey, you dumb I mean, I don't know, I haven't seen the video, but he's just like jumping up on her shit for not wearing a mask. She's vaccinated, and he goes on and he's pulling this whole, my wife works for the fucking Center of Disease Control, and you know, probably just shaming her. So then this shit, like, I ain't saying psyop, man, but some shit's going down. Like, we have psychologically broken a bit as a society or civilization in motherfucking America. So as a result of this video and hearing about it, learning about it, hearing other instances like this, seeing customers that want me to fucking tell them to go find the governor because they're outraged people aren't wearing masks, yeah, I'm starting to think differently. So I'll share that thought after I see this.
This video's making the rounds.
I don't like this guy already. Ginger. No offense to gingers watching.
But people are going crazy now. Now here's a guy who says he's vaccinated and is now going around demanding others to wear their mask. Before, it was almost as if, as you said earlier today, it's the opposite.
This is the reversal of what we saw yesterday.
Someone going around harassing somebody, well, why do you got your mask on, weirdo?
Yeah.
Uncle Jeff?
Damn it, Jeff.
Dude,
chill,
calm down, man. Jesus, this happened too many times
Jeff gets
tonight.
passionate about COVID.
Yeah, legit. He wish he would have had it, but he was 4 years too early.
Oh, jeez.
You know?
Yeah. You missed out, Jeff.
Really? You're vaccinated?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are? Because I already have natural immunity.
Yeah.
You're not going to follow me around in the store and point at me to people, so I will video you.
So we have a state regulation.
Okay, hold up. Just found out something. She said she had natural immunity. Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the vaccinated don't like to hear about that.
And so she doesn't have a mask on. So now a guy with a mask is harassing somebody who doesn't have a mask on.
He should feel all protected.
Oh, and besides that, it's like, it's none of his fucking business. Like, he doesn't work for the store. He's not the fucking mask police or fucking not, like, just fuck off and mind your own business. Like, even if I don't agree with it, I'm going to keep it to my fucking self. I'm not going to go get in somebody's face.
So what'd you think about the video from yesterday about the whole Karen, like, you know, going after people who were wearing the mask and stuff like that?
That was this. She's obviously wrong. They should have just gone to the manager,
right,
and minded their own business. There's no point to sit there and make videos and make it go viral. And I'll just go to the fucking manager. If the manager doesn't do shit about it, go to fucking corporate or the fucking owner of the store. And if they don't want to do anything about it, quit fucking going to the store.
Right.
Not that she was in the right. She was in the fucking wrong. I don't know what happened before they started fucking filming. Maybe there was some other shit.
Yeah, that's the case
wrong.
with all videos,
I don't fucking know.
Man.
But fuck all these people.
And as crazy as this guy is, this shit is dumb. And as crazy as this guy is, just as we were talking about yesterday, the lady filming this person is just as guilty for getting this guy riled up. She takes her camera out, she films him. Could have very easily gone to the store manager, as you said, the other Karen could have, or the other victim of the Karen could have. And if the store manager didn't want to do anything about it, maybe not to go back to that store. But people do step in. But
The biggest thing with COVID that disappointed me was how everybody got so divided, and it turned into putting us against each other. When it first started, I figured like we would all come together, like bipartisan, and fucking work through the shit.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Obviously not.
But to this woman's credit, I just want to say sometimes, like if she's being accosted and stalked by this fucking creepoid, sometimes pulling out your phone can be like a defense and a weapon. Like you really want to keep doing this, man, or it has the reverse effect, as we covered. Like, and then that 0 goes to a fucking 11.
It could have that defense maybe in a less public place. I totally agree. But here you're in the middle of a store. You all you gotta do is be like, bro, get the fuck, like you just raise your voice at the person, you attract attention already. Like there's you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just adding it to my arsenal of, all speculation, man.
But let's, no, for sure. No, I'm agreeing with you. And then as I'm adding that to the same arsenal of speculating, there could have been different routes before you had to pull your phone out. You know what I mean? But we don't know what happened before
the video. Yeah. That's my only issue with finding these.
Immunity a threat, but
Really? You're vaccinated?
yes, I am.
Oh, you are? Because I already have natural immunity.
Yeah.
You're not going to follow me around in the store and point at me to people, so I will video you.
So we have a state regulation that.
And it's not a law. You're an idiot.
Yeah. Oh. So you're going to insult me now? So my wife is a.
Leave her alone.
My wife
God,
is
leave
a
her
specialist
alone.
in
Here.
infectious diseases.
Oh, is she?
What are you doing? This is between. This
Where are all the men in the store?
He's like, what are you doing? I'm just trying to follow you around the store. It's not creepy or anything, right?
All I do is hear a lot of ladies, and maybe it just so happened to be there was a lot of ladies there, but where are all any guys hey bro, why don't you back the fuck up? Where are any men in the store?
Right now,
it is a target.
I'm just relieved that there's bystanders that did get involved, and it gives me a little more context of the shit we didn't see.
Kind of get involved.
It must, at least somebody's saying something.
between the two of us.
So what? Leave her alone. You got your mask on your face. I'm sure you're vaccinated too.
He is. He has a badge that says it.
My wife is a doctor who specializes in infectious disease.
So, just to clarify, the man in the shirt with the mask and the weird hat on has a badge that identifies himself as vaccinated, and he is going around harassing other people. And it used to be the crazy anti-maskers who weren't against the vax going around harassing people.
Dude, this is a fucking trip.
It's Twilight Zone.
It's truly two opposing teams now. And my only thing with the opposing team of the unvaccinated is that we all haven't really made up our minds yet. That's all.
And they want us to right the fuck now. Wait till we get into the little Nicki Minaj étoile.
Yes, I want to see what that was or is.
So, do you think
I'm
that
still
she just
confused
doesn't
by
know
it,
what she's
but-
talking about?
It's her choice. It's her choice. Just leave her alone.
No, there's a store requirement and a state requirement. It's not her
mandate.
choice. It's not your job.
You can't harass her.
It's
What are you
all of
even
our
in here
job
for?
as a community to come together.
Shut
You're
the
not
fuck
even
make
shopping.
sure
You're
that
going
people
around
are
to
safe.
harass people.
and make sure that people are safe when you're with me.
He was
When
following
they put the
me. He
rest
won't
of
leave
us
me
at
alone.
risk.
I get such douche chills.
I know, and he has a badge on. Stop following me.
See, the badge, it's I'm on the team. I'm on the right team, man.
He drops that his wife is a viral,
Yeah.
whatever, infectious
Virologist or-
expert.
yeah.
Damn well he ain't got no wife.
Yeah, you're making a bad.
I think he does, unfortunately, and he's but he's just very submissive.
Yeah, you're a bad person. You're a bad person for doing
Not
this.
a bad
'Cause you
person,
don't have a piece of
my mom was
cloth?
vaccinated and still ended up in
No,
the
because she also
hospital,
voted
so
for
it's
Trump.
her choice.
Where'd that? Did I miss that? What?
It's not unusual.
I mean, that's fun. People are losing their fucking minds. That's it. It's about it, I think.
Probably.
She has a choice and you have a choice.
Yeah, well, the store has a policy, the state has a policy. You're putting the community at risk. You're being
harassing.
person.
I kind of wish the schizophrenic man was beating on this motherfucker.
You can escort her from the building. And yes,
You can barely hear it now. Now it's just a little. But he's like, you're putting the community at risk. You're a bad person.
It's the hero no one ever fucking wanted.
I mean, this is all happening. Look at the one landlord in Florida who's now requiring their tenants show proof of vaccination to continue living there.
The fucking cojones, man. Like, who the fuck are you to go around, especially if you're a landlord? That doesn't give you the power of a fucking king or a president. You don't sit there and start making these regulations.
Might as well like require piss tests and shit while you're at it, right?
I mean, yeah, where does it stop at this point? Like, this is where I'm going, like PSYOP here. Oh, so, okay,
It may not stop.
My motherfucking thought, and I am just going to go out there and say I'm uncomfortable about talking about this, but I want to share with you guys. You've been with me on this journey from day one. So every time like Gina Carrero or somebody on the right would make some sort of conflation and connection between Nazism and COVID, I'd be like, come on, like you're belittling, the Holocaust and the victims and the terrible things that happen. So
you were the first person to go against that.
Always, I wear this star for a reason, yada yada. And I just, after seeing so much shit like this from either which side, now I'm starting to see like the very thin, frail psychology of people, and now I see the comparisons of kind of being okay. Like I'm starting to see it. The divide, how neighbors turn on neighbors, so yeah, it's fucking me up.
That's what they want, though, the powers that be. They want us divided and fighting with each other because it's divide and conquer. As long as we're divided and fighting with each other, we're not busy looking at the real issues and coming together for the shit we need to come together for. We're too busy at each other's throat, and that benefits them.
Yep.
And they don't want you looking at quote unquote the real issues. And I think furthermore, they don't want you to kind of give yourself peace of mind, look into certain things, and that hasn't been more evident with right now with what's going on with Nicki Minaj after her few tweets that she had tweeted out. Let me see if I can pull some of those up, and you could tell, like we'll go through some of them. She's not saying she's anti-vax by any stretch of the imagination. Literally, you could tell she's not saying that. Here is the first set of tweets that got everybody all riled up. Cranston or Eli, you want to read that?
I've been very excited to learn about this because I saw the memes everywhere. So, okay, in my best Nicki Minaj impression, my cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it, oh my God, and became impotent. Holy shit.
Coronavirus.
His testicles became swollen. Jesus Christ, now I'm not getting the vaccine ever. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Oh, God. Now the girl called off the wedding. Oh, my God. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied. You know what? Fucking amen. That is a terrible example. And I do want to hear more examples about the studies or reports of people that have died from it, gotten sick, adverse reactions. I just see a bunch of nothing when I ask those questions.
Just so we're all being fair,
even keel.
Okay, the prime minister, I don't know, whatever you want to call him, some dude at Trinidad came out and he had to clarify a few things for some people.
Side effect or adverse event.
Here you go.
One of the reasons we could not respond yesterday in real time to Miss Minaj is that we had to check and make sure that what she was claiming was either true or false.
They looked at his penis.
And unfortunately, we wasted so much time yesterday running down this false claim.
We could not find big balls anywhere.
As far as we know, at this point in time, there has been no such reported either side effect or adverse event.
The man's penis is okay. It got rock hard as soon as I asked to look at it.
We have not found any size testicles that big. Figuratively, yes. No, literally, no.
Dude,
so
wow.
Here's the issue that I have with this, though, is like when you're hearing this, you're assuming that that's the same vaccine that we're getting in this country, right?
Not necessarily.
I didn't, but I see how people would.
For sure, some people could.
Because like when I'm looking up Trinidad, AstraZeneca, something called Sinopharm that comes from Beijing. There's like different shit there. That ain't what we get here.
Right, but
so you're just like,
but remember, Nicki Minaj is also international, so she's not just talking to people here.
Yeah, I get that.
A whole country was like,
what I'm getting at is
check on those balls.
What I'm getting at is the fear mongering from it, that people hear vaccine and you're going to assume, you might assume that it's the same shit that we get here.
I just don't want you to jump the gun too much, because she's not fear mongering the vaccine, because she completely clarifies that up. This is just saying what she heard. She's not saying, I'm not getting the vaccine because I heard some dude got swollen. I heard a cousin's friend got swollen testicles. That's not what she's saying, and that's what the media outlets are trying to make it out what she's saying.
But that's how people might think of. They might see
because
vaccine,
of the media outlet,
and they might think
because the media, not
somebody
her.
here might look at it and say, "Well, I don't want to get it because of what
because of how they're reporting
but
on
they
it.
don't know,
right?
Because they're not clear about it, because they just say vaccine. They don't come out and specify.
No. And they don't say in their slash or their bash on Nicki Minaj that also in the same fucking set of tweets she said she's getting the vaccine sometime soon. She just chooses.
I haven't.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to slow you down there, because she's not once said she's anti-vax, and just because she said, hey, look, this is what I heard. I also have my reasons not to get the vax. One thing she says, I have an infant with no nannies during COVID who mad not risking his health to be seen.
One
yourself. But this was about the Met Gala. This is how this all started off. That stupid ass fucking AOC dress having, mask kissing fucking place.
Yeah.
Fucking birthed more drama. Of course it did.
So she decided not to take the invitation to the Met Gala.
Why?
Because they wanted to force her to have the vaccine, and she made the point. Don't be bullied into it. Don't succumb to pressure. Do your own pray on it. Do your own research.
What does that tweet say?
They want you to get vaccinated for the Met. If you get vaccinated, it won't for the Met.
If I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. It'll be once I feel I've done enough research. I'm working on that now. In the meantime, my love, be safe. Wear the mask with 2 strings that grips your head and face, not that loose one.
You know what?
Look at her being fucking nice about it.
Pretty fucking right on statement.
So why are they attacking her? It's because she's saying do a little research. Just wait till we get into a few of the late night talk shows and fucking Joy Reid in the morning, Fauci all hopping on her.
Colbert.
Dude, fucking bullshit.
And I could see one of the first comments, what research are you going to perform? See, already they're belittling the power of the individual to do their own homework. I don't know when that became a popular thing to jump on people that want to learn for themselves. I get it. The mainstream outlet is all touting the same shit. Do it and do it now.
Here, this is also what she said. She was in response to this person trying to get the vaccine because they wouldn't let them look for a job. She said, I know a lot of countries won't let people work without the vaccine. I definitely recommend they get the vaccine. They have to feed their families. I'm sure I'll be vaccinated as well because I have to go on tour, etc.
She's like...
Not once did she say she was anti-vax. She said she's still feeling a little hesitant about it.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
And now it's shunned to just shut the fuck up and do what we tell you.
And
you don't need to look anything up, you fucking idiot. You're dumb. You're dumb and stay dumb.
Truly 2 steps forward and then 4 steps back. Because I just yesterday, because of my friend I talked about that did the picture with the oxygen tank, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I should get it because of my mom. And I need to protect her. And then the more I hear that, they're get it, I'm like, well, fuck you. So despite my health, just stop trying to force us into shit. It'll be way better received.
So
I'm all for it. I think it's a great thing, but I'm not against anybody doing your research. You should fucking do your research. I don't care who you are. You should do your research because there might be something that affects you with it that doesn't affect me or somebody else. And so everybody should be doing exactly that, doing your research.
This one was poignant. This was a clapback because I think Tucker Carlson started talking about her. And look what she said. Eli, come on, read this for us. This is great.
Right. I can't speak to, agree with, even look at someone from a particular political party. People aren't human anymore. If you're black and a Democrat tells you to shove marbles up your ass, you simply have to. If another party tells you to look out for that bus, stand there and get hit. God damn, that's on point. Damn, I might reconsider my entire opinion of her music. Well, me, that was a bit of a stretch, but
I don't know if I like her music. But.
yeah, that wet ass. Blah, blah, blah.
And then people started to try to get off topic and try to, move the conversation a little bit. Here was her response to that. You want to go ahead and read that?
You know how many U.S. presidents were white supremacists? Oh, please. Just stay on topic. Y'all can't do that. The topic is asking questions is okay. But let's make the topic Nikki talks to white racists so that you can all sleep better tonight, dummies. Damn, she's calling out the liberals. The hardcore liberals.
Just because she was having questions and
Yep.
it's unfortunate that people on the right are like, they're trying to claim victory over that, but they're the ones allowing questions to be asked. Whether it's for the right reasons or not, the questions are being asked. And some people don't want you to ask questions. They just want you to just shut up and comply.
My whole
That's kind of freaky.
My whole excursion where I remember when I announced that I was going to get the vaccine, when I was convinced I saw the people are like, no, don't do it. And then the people are like, good job. And I was like, dude, this is not like, I'm not on your team. I'm doing what's good for me, and I'm thinking about it. So, yeah, this is all fucking just twisted, bro.
Friend got it and became
Here, where's 725? Someone tell me where 725 is. I can't see. I don't got my contacts.
You're at 7 something right now.
This is great. This is really
632.
I used to love Colbert, and even before the Colbert
7:15.
Report. Damn.
723.
Okay, we'll start right there.
Yeah.
That was all in live for you guys there, just to know how we do this. Okay.
This is how we do.
Listen to this. This is just a few of the media now attacking her for maybe having a few questions and doing her own
Let's see
research.
how disingenuous.
Or wanting
it is.
to.
Last night, we had some fun with Minaj's tweet in our cold open.
This one's for the boys with the swollen testes. It's a tale that was told by my cousin's best friend.
Kinda
Don't need
funny.
to fact check him or debunk him. So the bats fill the sack with 2 massive pumpkins. And
Now, they'll get you. They'll get you. Yeah, they'll make you move.
They got the gay black guy there to really tie things together, I
Now,
guess.
Nikki's a friend of the show, or at least a cousin's friend. So, it's no surprise she saw the bit last night and retweeted it, adding, I never cited that as a reason I didn't get vaccinated. The lie is so funny, entertaining, though. I'd say something mean to this lady, but I really like Stephen Colbert.
I think she was calling Stephen Colbert a lady.
Super Balls.
He does look like Rachel Maddow, right?
Nikki.
Damn it. I can't unsee it.
Listen how nasty this is.
Now you can't unsee it when you look at Rachel Maddow.
Nikki, for the record, I really like you too.
Stop.
That's why I want you to get vaccinated, so you can come on the show again. Because without a shot, the network really won't let you come on. Now, yesterday, this is true.
Bro,
Trinidad-
like that's so creepy. That's so creepy. Like it's this big pander to like, hey, you want back on the show, right? Well, you need
This is
this.
fucking disgusting. That's gross. That's gross, bro.
Ooh. I was kind of dumbfounded today. Like going over a lot of this, I was very. That's why I feel like part of the reason is why I'm in a little bit of a weird mood today. It's definitely not helping it. Here's Trevor Noah. Help me find
no.
Trevor Noah. Get us to 536. Somebody. Where are we at?
I'm not even wearing the right
240.
prescription.
Keep
Thank you,
going.
Cranston. This is all.
2438 or something. 550.
Oop, back.
530.
530. We're gonna start from there.
I want hot wings.
I need to get my contacts back,
seltzer.
so my bad. My bad. So here's now Trevor Noah putting it probably most bluntly.
That she wants to do her own research. I get it. But at the same time, Nikki, let's be real. In fact, not just Nikki, everyone, can we all stop saying, I need to do my own research?
Why?
Nobody who's saying that is getting in a lab and doing tests. At best, you're reading other people's research. And more likely, you're probably reading a tweet about a headline, about a blog post, about someone else's research. No one's doing the research. Oh, I need to do my own research. What we say when we're saying, I need to do more research, is that you just want to see enough information to convince you that your decision is correct. That's all we're saying.
Yes! Does anybody truly mean that when they go, when they want to do more research, that they're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, that's such like this like cocky like scientist well, you're not truly doing more research, you're just, well, yeah, I know, but like, so does that, aren't they just kind of poo-pooing on like studying and gaining knowledge? Like, just because I didn't perform any of these actual experiments that got these answers doesn't mean I don't know about the experiments that got the answers. It's still, you know what I mean? Like, it's a really weird thing now that they're trying to do here, because then that would have broader implications across people who learned something and maybe didn't actually perform the experiments. You know, we're not all Einstein, then I get, why are we studying?
I can just say for myself, I am one of the people that is desperately looking for the information from anywhere that will convince me that it's completely safe and I should just get the fucking jab. I'm doing the research to have my mind changed,
but
not
apparently
to affirm
it doesn't
my
matter.
bias.
It doesn't matter if you're not doing experiments and doing the actual.
Yeah, that I'm not the one going into the fucking lab. Trevor Noah, with all due respect, I am trying to follow scientists as strictly and stringently as possible. I do try to find scientists that I don't feel are so much within the special interests, but I don't know. He does have he has a little point though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give that to him. But
what do you think his point is? Just like the idea that we don't. Just the truth in that.
Find a true medical person in the profession that can write dissertations and see what data they're showing. So perhaps, maybe he gave me the idea. He gave me an idea just now. Maybe
wait.
You know, this very week I'm gonna do a little bit more research and ensure that it's all coming from the scientific community.
No, but he was poo-pooing on that, though. He was poo-pooing on you getting your research from the scientific community because you are not doing the research the scientific community did. You understand? Like, again, what you're doing is still just reading and what he's making fun of.
Yeah, he's belittling.
He's belittling anybody who actually isn't a scientist performing the actual study.
I do want to say, though,
that's ridiculous.
He was less cringy than Colbert, to me.
Oh, 100% agreed, because I have one more clip. Maybe we'll save to the post show where him and Jeff Daniels are just being a cringe fest together. It's
Jeff
so
Daniels.
It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm so upset by it.
It's gonna break my heart, man.
It is. One more thing. One more on the Nicki Minaj. Here's Joy Reid going after her, and here's what Nicki Minaj said back to that. Cranston, are you allowed? You guys want to read that?
This is what happens when you're so thirsty to down another black woman by the request of the white man that you didn't bother to read all my tweets, which is true. My God, sister, do better. Imagine getting your dumb ass on TV a minute after a tweet to spread a false narrative about a black woman.
With two white yes men shaking their heads around you.
Oh, no.
God damn it, man.
Oh,
People are just the worst sometimes.
Minaj, I have to say this. You have a platform, sister, that is 22 million followers. Okay, I have 2 million followers. You have 22 million followers on Twitter. For you to use your platform to encourage our community to not protect themselves and save their lives.
She didn't do
My
that.
God, sister, you could do better than that. You got that platform. It's a blessing. It's a blessing that you got that people listen to you, and they listen to you more than they listen to me.
You're
you to
jealous.
use your platform to put people in the position of dying from a disease they don't have to die from. Oh my God. As a fan, as a hip hop fan, as somebody who was your fan, I'm so sad that you did that.
Fuck, man.
So sad that you did that, sister. Oh my God.
They're framing it like exactly how she didn't word it, man. They're changing the whole narrative, and it's goddamn disgusting. people call these motherfuckers out, man. Especially anybody that gets to guest on these shows.
No, people are calling her out, Eli.
Yeah,
That's what they're doing. That's what they're choosing to do.
Yeah, they're changing the words in her fucking mouth is what they're doing. And that is why I hate the media. Reason number infinity plus 5.
A bunch of hippos running around, I tell you.
God damn, motherfucker.
Bunch of hippos.
That lady's just jealous she's not as big or popular as Nicki Minaj. That's what's up.
Yeah, Joy Reid, possibly. Yeah, she really said it. I have 2 million, you have 22 million, bitch.
Yeah,
She was all pissed about
fucking clout chaser.
You want to play some funny videos and get out of here, and then just because we got to do the post show, we'll continue more of this on the post show.
Oh, yeah, Eli's getting drunk tonight.
Oh boy,
Seltzer.
Everyone's quitting. It's going to be the up at night with Josh.
I have what I know is an unpopular question. Question for Josh.
My original idea.
Oh, the
what?
Stuck in the middle with Josh?
No, unpopular questions with Josh.
Oh, yes.
Josh and the
It was a
cat.
joke. Okay, let's listen. We were doing some norm stuff. See, like everybody's in their own little head right now. If you realize that, nobody's really listening to what the other person said. So, like, I made a joke, but everyone's just like,
I mean, I heard you.
What'd you say? It wasn't. What do you mean? Everyone's preoccupied with their own shit going on.
Got a lot of shit going on. Everybody does.
I'm sorry.
That was very southern of you. Got a lot of shit going on. Everybody does.
I'm sorry for independent thoughts.
Independent thought.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry that I have independent thoughts.
No, I mean just like saying like while we're on the show, we should listen to each other. Is all.
I have head movies.
It's always raining in my head. I'm just trying to give you shit, guys. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. See, because it just gets quiet sometimes, and I'm confused by the energy. But let's bring Norm.
I'm not, but I love it.
Oh, I totally am.
Now, do you think...
I brought up this...
Dude, your uncle needs to chill
he's
the fuck out,
he's
bro.
hopping everywhere, dude. I don't think he likes you.
I think he's really just passionate about COVID in the afterlife.
He's jealous he didn't catch it. That's all.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do those jokes.
This was the Norm Macdonald racist hypocrite joke we spoke on yesterday. Figured we'll play this as one of the funny videos for the night. Enjoy. This is classic Norm. And good on Jerry Seinfeld, too, for keeping this in his PG-rated comedy show. You know what I mean? Like, comedians in cars getting coffee.
Yes.
He's a very PG man.
Now, do you think Cosby's legacy will be hurt?
Yeah.
You do, huh? I mean, there was a comedian, Patton Oswalt, he told me, I think the worst part of the Cosby thing was the hypocrisy. And I disagreed.
You disagree with that?
Yeah. I thought it was the raping. That's my feeling. Most rapists are hypocrites. You don't meet many go, I like raping, and I know it's not politically correct, but by God, people go, well, he's not being a hypocrite, and that's the worst part.
Fucking
He
Norm.
went too soon.
Fucking Norm.
Damn it.
Hey, he's not being a hypocrite, and that's the worst part. Hey, by God.
Norm, you were not supposed to. I was supposed to meet you, which would have never happened, but damn it.
I want to go to the zoo with this family. This brings you joy. And I'm pretty sure it's not fake. And my favorite part about this is the lady asking the entire family to tell the animals to shoo. Everybody tell them to shoo. Because I guess they go through one of those safaris where you have to roll your windows down.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I had no idea. I thought we were about to watch a porn or something.
Hilarity ensues. Oh, but we need the volume. This is definitely a volume one, Johnny. Turn it up, please. Thank you.
Good job, Johnny.
Oh, go. Go.
Like there's so much going on.
I'm
Watch.
trying to go. Oh, wait a minute. Open the door.
He's puking.
Go. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
No.
Hey, whoa. Get out from me, Lasha. Hey, come here. Get down here.
This is so
Hey,
heavy.
Shoo. Go. Move. Oh, move, Chad.
Spit it in the air.
Hey, baby, don't. Oh, shit. Go. Oh, shit. That dude gonna put me in there.
Ew, did he swallow it?
Go.
Oh, my God. This is a glorious moment. Make these people rich.
Make it go away, somebody. Say shoot.
Say shoot. Say shoot.
She's got some nice titties.
Oh, shit.
It's just the fucking bull thing.
Yeah, like all the cows are here and are saying moo. They're like moo.
Just I mean, damn. It's like the Blair Witch Project.
You know, help me.
Hey, go.
It's not the bed.
Hey.
Oh my God.
I love the mom. Go. Say shoo.
She's just like dead inside.
that big animal right there made me throw up. It's nasty.
The kid threw up in the beginning.
Oh, that was great. What? I want to keep that. I will watch that every day of my life until I die.
Say shoo.
Dude, thank you. That made everything better today.
Good. I'm glad. I still won't see it for 2 weeks, but I'm glad I made everything better.
Well, almost 2 weeks.
Okay. How about this as well? This, I think, has an epic end, just like every epic public freakout should.
I'm with Technolificer. I was hoping the animal would eat the vomit. That would have been great.
Yeah, it would have upped the game on everything. So
World Star. Oh shit.
Here's a man cooking some food, and we're about to have
Something's gonna go down.
one angry customer.
All right, here.
I don't think there's volume, so
That's all right.
I think it's all just
there's no volume. There's no volume.
So this guy already is walking around to go beat someone's ass. This guy hops around.
What the fuck?
Already he's fucking
damn.
Shit, yeah.
boop boop.
Yo.
Now the epic twist, like the ass kicking, is probably a very, very great part. But the guy's out cold. But what's the best part? He comes around and he pulls the fries out. He you know what I mean? He comes to check on him, but the fries are going off. Look, he takes the fries out, he shakes it off a little bit, he hangs it up. Like he was still in his work mode.
What a boss.
That's what I'm saying. Like you just whoop somebody's ass, but you're still in work. Let me go fucking shake the fries out.
Honestly, I had in my head that who's like gonna give him some fries. Like, here you go, motherfucker. You got served.
He's out cold. This guy, this retard.
That was a 3-piece ass whooping, sir. Fuck.
What do you think he goes back and says right there? Like, yo, you want some salt with that bitch? Goes and shakes the fries right off. Boom. God. Fucking fantastic.
Damn. I really wish I was there to understand everything about it. But that motherfucker was jumping on the counter. That's a no-no.
It isn't. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like a really rushed episode.
Well, we're doing the posty.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
gonna get drunk and make a fool of myself. So,
well, if you want to see Eli get drunk and make a fool of himself, and you want to see us
an unpopular question to
get
Josh.
down to brass tacks, and Eli's gonna ask me an unpopular question.
Yeah, a question you don't like.
A question I don't like. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We're always down for that. So that's a good. It's a good holdout to stick around for the post show.
Yep.
Because if you are listening to this on the audio version, just remember you're not going to hear the post show. You're going to have to come over to youtube.com/stuckinthemiddle to hear the post show. But we thank you. Just listen to the main show regardless, even if you don't like the post show.
Yeah, well, I mean, we all love the post show. People have been calling for it because, frankly, we all feel a lot more relaxed, and that's when I get to drinking. So
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. And Eli never ever drinks unless it's a post show.
Oh yeah.
Not even in life.
Strictly
Not
on the
even
nod.
water.
No, never.
We'll see you in just a few bits. But yeah, I guess we're off. We'll keep you posted. Follow us on our Facebook and our Twitter, I guess, to see and get any updates about any live shows going on the next
I got
few
a little
weeks
surprise
here. So.
to unveil on the post show about a surprise show thing. So yeah.
Oh, cool. We get one show next week. Awesome. I can't wait for that.
YouTube.com/stuckinthemiddle. Please comment after the feed goes down, which is not going to happen because we're doing a post show. And smash that like button. By God.
By God and by God.
By God. Jeff?
It is the post show.
I think pickle juice is fantastic with moonshine, by the way. Good call, Kenneth.
And seltzer.
Pickle juice and moonshine. And what, Cranston?
And seltzer.
You know, there's a time and a place, man. Seltzer's serious business.
Serious bidnads. I was about to... Cranston, just talking to your mic a little closer. I didn't want to be like, you know, not trying to be all...
You're authoritarian. We gotta tell him to get another vaccine.
Fascist,
patriarch.
Welcome to the post show of Stuck in the Middle 18. We're gonna figure out what to actually call these things once we do them once a week. If we do them once a week, when we're here, I don't know. Who knows? We'll figure that out. But for now, for this week, it is the post show. So welcome to that. And as you found out, as I did, there may not be episodes next week or the week following now, apparently.
Oh, the week following, I'll be here.
Okay, you'll be here? Yeah. Well, that's good news. Well, you know, I found out just as well as our audience found out, which is a kind of a bummer. Kind of really takes the steam out of your sails. You know? It's like, I remember there was one thing I asked of you guys, like, hey, just don't do it on the same week.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But he told me the 25th, so I was like, fuck it, I could do next week then.
But then you guys do it on the same week.
Well, all right, my birthday is the 22nd and 23rd. I'm doing a big little hotel thing, but I'm thinking, even though I work on Tuesday, the day before the 22nd, coming here and doing like a little, hey, I'm going to celebrate a version of my birthday with the Stuck in the Middle family, including all of you.
How kind of you to fit us in your busy schedule, this show of yours. How kind of you. That'd be very nice. I mean, why not just give yourself what you really want and is a solid 2-week break? Like, why have to do the weird little I mean, if anything, do Monday, don't do Tuesday. Because like Monday's has always been the strong day. You know what I mean? Like has been our constant kind of thing, like what we're known for. Tuesday is kind of like at least recently, maybe it's been a little better, but maybe pick a Monday. But why not take 2 solid weeks off? You know, fuck it. Why not take a whole month off? Why not we just take the rest of the year off? That's what we do. Let's start a new show. We'll get 3 weeks in and we'll just bounce on everybody. Deuces.
We go 3 weeks, start a new show, then start another new show for 3 weeks. Just keep changing it up. Nobody knows what to fucking think.
Stuck in the monthly show.
Well, I was just thinking Tuesday because of the back-to-back work just seemed to work out for my schedule.
Oh my! I hear you. Sometimes you got to fit them bastards in if you really like it. You know.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you about the schedule thing. I'll tell you that all the time. So, but I feel for you too if your schedule's overwhelmed. I hate an overwhelmed schedule. So finding the balance in the two is a pain in the ass, but. We can find the time.
I don't want to miss anything. It's just, my situation.
If you're out of town, you're out of town. There's nothing you can do about it.
I'm not like committed to it yet, but it's everything's fallen in place that it's probably going to happen.
Well, for the sake of your sanity.
I don't know what I'm doing yet, so I can't say for sure. It's like I don't have any plan. I'm just kind of going like minute to minute. I just kind of, that's how I see that it's probably going to go.
Speaking like a poet, minute to minute, hour to hour. So, hey, I'm all chilled and relaxing. Welcome to all of you that have stuck it out with us, chilling, relaxing, having your drink on, a little kava.
So you had the uncomfortable question.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So,
since I made it uncomfortable for you guys real quick.
I'm used to it. How well are we doing with the auditory element of the podcast?
We're about to round 10,000 downloads.
So, like,
it's a podcast mile marker.
Still, I gotta see, I guess, the analytics, because in my mind, because it's out of sight, out of mind a lot for me sometimes. And
right.
We're all invested on getting to a certain goal on YouTube, and I just, regardless of the milestone, how has it benefited us?
Right now, it's like a paid advertisement for YouTube when we use it the correct way. But anybody who anybody who has a show, no matter, even like Bill Maher, Real Time, has a podcast version. Anybody has some type of something out there where you can get it when you're not on YouTube or in front of your computer. Anybody who's anybody has that type of version. What that entails is up for debate, meaning it could be, as I was trying to talk to you before, maybe we figure out like a best of and we put out one episode a week of the podcast, but it's like 1 or 2 clips of each show. But again, I would need help doing that. I'm not going to just sit there and pick out each, go through 4 episodes, pick out 2 segments from each episode and make it to a podcast. I have to do all the editing and rendering anyways. So at the very least, to get input from both of you would be fantastic.
Yeah,
but that would be an idea. So it's not like this, because this is what I hate, and this may sound counterproductive to what reach, but to me, it's counterproductive to offer the same thing always across everything. Meaning, I don't think you should, or at the very least, if you're just getting the podcast version, you can't get you can't get it live, obviously, so it's going to be the next day. So it's kind of like this on-demand thing, so you can't catch it live. But if you'd like to catch it live, there you go.
And correct me if I'm wrong, the podcasting element and staying on all of these other platforms, it costs money. Is that the only element aside from our time and the equipment?
It costs money because it's essentially storage. So now 117 episodes plus these 18 are up for good. And then once we want to stop uploading new episodes, just like I do with Mornings at Night.
People didn't even know we're on Spotify, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spotify.
We got to share.
We're on Stitcher. We're on iTunes. We're on anywhere you get your podcasts. You can find the audio version of us there. It's very important people can find us in those places.
You want to, just for the sake of hanging out, you want to open up the phone lines for our fellow drinkers and stinkers and pickle juicers and smokers, heroin addicts,
midnight tokers.
Midnight.
I'm still trying to figure out a better camera placement for Cranston. When we pull up the phone lines, it's such a bummer.
Yeah, well, at least he's
Let me try something.
It's
but
right
the phones are up. Do you know the phone number, Eli? While I fix the camera for
954-399-3631. That's right. You heard it here.
I don't like how you do that.
954-399-3631.
Why are you trying to make it more difficult, Cranston?
He just got comfortable, man.
There we go. How about that? Look at that. Check that out.
Let's see.
Check that out. Boom. Now he's hovering right above it. And he's right by Stucker. Cranston actually looks the coolest now. You're fucking welcome, dude.
Damn it, Cranston.
Cranston thinks I'm out to get him all the time.
So
yeah, you are.
You're out to get me because now you're fucking me over next week. I appreciate it. Now you're fucking the show over next week. Now we're out of our main people.
I could probably change. I'm like I said, I haven't committed to anything yet. It's just
please don't let my bitching change your time.
You're in the middle of an Eli and Josh sandwich on that screen.
Where I'm at, I can't really plan what I'm doing until I get through the next couple of days because I got so much shit the next couple of days.
I hear you.
And then once I get the next couple of days done, then it's like.
But you did essentially say this is what it's going to kind of be. So I understand what you're saying now, but before you did say I'm probably going to take the whole week off.
I was saying I'm probably at least Monday and Tuesday, maybe the whole week.
Right.
Because I don't want to I just don't know. It's easier to just tell you the whole week and then
listen. A 6 hour drive is tough, but I'm going to do the thing I do to Eli all the time. But I used to drive to upstate New York straight through, and that's about a 20-hour drive. I used to drive to my mom's house in Georgia. That's about 11-hour drive, and we make it there. The drive you don't really stop. You just kind of get there.
Yeah, it's more than the drive though. I got to take care of some stuff with her. I can't just show up and be like kick her out of the car and be like, goodbye. You know?
Oh yeah. Well, you didn't make that apparent,
Yeah,
but
no,
I get it. Like there's more business to take care of.
Thank you for clarifying that you weren't going to kick her out of the car because I thought you were. So you know what? Christina,
are people mad that there's not going to be any show for next 2 weeks?
I saw Ricardo do a WTF, but I don't
Thank
know.
you, Ricardo.
I don't know if that was. Yeah, you know what? Feel free. Those of you that are joining us for this chill sesh.
Oh shit! You know what? If anybody tried to call, I didn't have Google Voice pulled up. That's my B.
That's all right. Feel free to chime in with any thoughts.
I'm going to bring in
feelings.
some guest hosts. Like I hope you know.
And awesome. I'm looking forward to that. So this has been consistent from a viewer friend. Person that I care about a lot. She's said multiple times, maybe change some of your topics, boys.
Who's that?
And
I think you know,
Christine. And then
I don't.
And then Ducks
well, maybe make her do her own show.
And then Ducks was like, "Good idea." No, see, with feedback, we can't be like that.
I'm not being like that. I'm just being honest. I'm just saying this is, as I told Cranston as we started off in the beginning, this shit is overwhelming, but it's literally everywhere we turn. And right now, this is what's popular. This is what people are kind of discussing.
I'll say we can't do anything about COVID being everywhere.
And a lot of this stuff, I would try to go out of my way to discuss with people, but a lot of people, because they're so tribal, you can't discuss this with them unless you know if they're kind of more on your side or not, so to speak. Like if you go to discuss this, especially if it's in a work environment, you have to be careful with whom you're discussing that with. You got to mind your P's and Q's. So it's just so tribal right now. So it feels good to sometimes just get it out.
Yeah, I mean, and COVID of all things, like it's just unavoidable. You know, doing what we do, it's always going to fall under our scope. Trust me, we'd love nothing more than to be like, yeah, we can ignore it, but.
But don't be afraid to call 954-399-3631. Tell us why you don't want people to go on a 2-week break. Let us know.
All right. So I'm gonna read these. All right. I'm not.
I don't like that sound. Don't make that sound. Don't do that.
I'm not saying it in a bad way. Don't get in your feelings, Josh. See, why can't I say my opinion without Josh getting butthurt?
Who's this? Well, I don't know what did.
It was JFK.
No, I guess I mean like what is that in reference to? So I understand.
I guess everything you just said when she referenced. You know, why not change some of your topics? And she's like, I didn't mean it in a bad way. And then she's like,
I didn't take it in a bad way. I was just addressing kind of what we literally started off the show with. So maybe you missed the beginning of the show. I was just kind of more emphasizing, if you call yourself such a big fan, you'd kind of see what we did at the beginning, but you didn't. But here you are kind of coming in after the fact, saying maybe what we should have did, but we already did it. You know what I mean? So, it's fine. It's fine. You do you, but we just keep on trucking forward. That's all, we appreciate it. Thanks.
I love the comments. So I am going
to. But we did. We really addressed that. And there we have a slew
I want sushi.
Of other topics, but these are the ones that really seem to get us talking.
I want to know who.
Besides Cranston. Cranston just comes down and sits there. He kind of sits there dumbfounded sometimes.
I want to know who the past two, maybe 3 at the most episodes, who has been the one of yous that has been hitting that thumbs down. Is one of y'all. I thought maybe it was Ducks,
it's
but
me.
I knew it.
Fuck. I know Ducks wouldn't do us like that, though. All respect to the Ducks. I'm going to also real time check my schedule so I can clarify some things.
I don't want to hear your poor excuse for a show next week.
Fuck that excuse shit.
I could do one show Wednesday, half of the day.
Yes, Josh, I have my birthday coming up, and I intend to see some family
not the
and
week,
friends.
not next week. Next week was you brought up on me today. We plan for the week following. I get you. You don't have to be condescending about that.
No,
We're talking about the one you just sprung on me. You really just tried to flip and frame it differently. And I'm not talking about the week of your birthday, which we had already planned. It's the new one that you sprung on me today.
On this week of my daughter's
I see how
wedding,
you're deflecting.
I'm not deflecting. I'm staying on point. I'm just going to pull
You're not standing point. You're deflecting.
Because I requested this time
Why did you put it to your birthday, though, when you knew what I was talking about?
I'm sprung.
See, you're deflecting. I get it. No, it's fine.
Damn, you are vicious.
It takes a second, man.
Defensive.
It takes a second.
All right.
What do you mean? I'm sorry. I enjoy doing the show, and it's a bummer that I can't do the show next week because,
So let me look.
there's deflection going on.
Second. All right. So I was looking forward to it because unfortunately, lots of work. I know we all work. Tuesday, because the literal next day is my birthday. I would love to have a little thing here where we all, chill, party, have a good time with the people in the audience. That would be so nice to attend. And so 22nd, 23rd, that's my little hotel party. And then I fucking got work when I wasn't supposed to have work. And then I'm gone as of the 29th through a little bit of October. And then I'm back. That's it.
Since we're being honest about schedules, I have to... The 3rd through the 5th, I'm out. Oh, actually, look at that. I'm probably not going to miss a show. My bad. I thought I was.
So, but which aspect of... Is that your lullaby?
That's my sleepy time music. Stop.
No, man, there's...
Dude, my uncle died, okay? You're just trying to be all...
I need 2 days for my birthday. Yes, 2 days. Some people take a month. And then it's the 29th through 29th, 30th, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then that's it, dude. It's over. And I'm back.
As long as the people grant you that time off, then whatever.
The people...
Ask them.
But
tell them, people.
Does this make sense to you? Does it still sound like 2 weeks straight?
Okay, give me the time again.
I don't even know.
Okay, how about this? When are you going to make it next week? How about you tell me when you will make it, and then I will tell you what it sounds like.
Next, dude, I'm gonna tell you for my own fucking health.
Yes, please. Listen, no.
This
I don't want
Monday,
you to. I want you to be selfish, but for honest purposes, and I want you to take the time off that you say you're going to take the time off. I don't want you to compromise.
My job is crammed way more hours than I wanted, than I granted. So Monday is going to be my first day off since Monday, and then that's why I just want it off. I want to spend it with my family. Tuesday I work, and then I want to
family excuse. Jesus
excuse.
I got a family.
Yeah,
Jesus, so gay.
So gay. Yeah, love you, mom and dad. Sorry, it's gay.
Yeah, why don't you go take the time looking at
but Tuesday.
The videos with your mom that day. I really hope so.
That's
then you kind of
That's exactly
okay
what I planned.
Yeah,
and I want to take them out.
Fuck us, right?
Okay, I'm gonna come here Tuesday, you motherfucker.
Ew.
I'm coming the next fucking day. I just want Monday, all of my motherfucking lonesome.
Okay, so the 21st, Eli is here.
Yep, and then my birthday is Wednesday and Thursday because I'm celebrating like a motherfucker.
So 22 and 23rd, you're off. Are you gonna make any appearance at all?
22nd, 23rd, I'm fucking doing my thing. I'm partying. You're invited. And then,
but you don't want to come here at all for your birthday, really?
The day before Tuesday.
No, the 22nd to the 23rd.
That's just live stream Eli's fucking birthday.
I'll be in a hotel.
Yeah, let's live stream it from the hotel.
We can't until we get 1,000 subscribers.
And then Friday, I'm coming here.
For what? What's going on Friday?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, we don't normally do a Friday. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
Okay, Saturday, Sunday, fucking work bullshit.
I mean, listen, we can. You want to? What day is your actual birthday? How about this? What day is your
September 22nd?
What if we did an Eli's birthday bash September 24th?
Oh, that is the Friday then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't normally do a show on Friday.
I'll do
but
that.
We'll do a live Eli's birthday bash on Friday.
That's cool.
I might be able to make that.
And then, so I'm able to come here on Monday the 27th. Tuesday the 28th, I work. And then I'm gone as of the 29th. I'm not in the fucking state.
So you said the 27th you'll be able to be here? Like, look at us doing schedules live. I mean,
sorry, everybody.
Honestly, I like it better this way. I appreciate it being a matter of record.
Yeah. So yeah, bro.
So 27th you'll be here. 28th you said what? No.
27th I'll be here. 28th I'll come here after work. 29th I'm leaving the state.
Okay. So you were right. I was wrong. It is not as bad.
Yeah, it's not 2 weeks off, man.
It was 2 weeks. I was like, that's it. We're not doing anything. We're over.
No,
We're
Jesus.
giving up. I said, fuck it, dude. I'm moving out of state. I said the show's over, but I get it now. Okay,
Are you still moving in 2 months, bro?
No.
Did you just decide that because we're not taking 2 weeks off? Just tell me what.
I'm not.
Where's Josh's mind right now?
I'm not moving. I'm just projecting the anger.
Oh.
I wouldn't do that, but I would do that to you too.
I mean,
I'm joking. Okay, cool. So listen. So for those of us listening, we will do Eli's birthday bash. We'll make it a thing. We'll make it a thing for the 24th, and we will possibly. Okay, Cranston. What about next week for you now? Now it's on you. Monday's the 20th. You're saying no, right?
You guys are champions if you're still here. Oh my God, we lost 1 subscriber in real time.
That's awesome.
I can't really
They
tell
don't care.
you. I can't really tell you with certainty right now. I mean, possibly Monday through Thursday.
Oh, the call-in's not working. Sorry, I just now visited the chat. I am so sorry, guys. We're checking this shit out right now. Josh, is this gonna be paid time off for Eli or what? No, it's there's no paid time off. I don't
Okay,
I don't
it
get that
should
benefit
be
yet.
back up again. Sorry about that. It should be working. Google Voice is weird sometimes, but I just
Yes,
reset it.
I can. Wow, we missed a lot of commentary. And fuck whoever left. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, it's probably Monday and Tuesday, but likely the whole week. It's hard to say because I don't know when I'm leaving. I don't know where I'm staying. Like, there's a lot of shit that's
Okay,
not
how about
come
this? How about
together.
this? How about this? How about this? You're saying, how about this? All day next week, you're off. Can you make Eli's birthday bash on the 24th?
What day of the week is that?
Friday.
Probably.
Well, Christina, you wouldn't see me complaining or saying no to the.
Like, originally, like, my plan was to leave, like, for the weekend and be
Listen,
back
hang
by
on 1
Monday.
second. 1 second.
But-
Keep the thought. You have to, when you read someone's comment, and when it's so obscure like that, you have to.
Oh, I don't want to read that in public.
No, but you have to, because you just
You?
said it out loud. Yeah, man.
Oh man, who's making these? Someone's calling me. Uh-oh. This is business. Give me a second.
What the fuck is going on, man? We're falling apart here. Dude, come on, man.
Eli making drug deals and
Sorry, this is so unprofessional. Welcome to the unprofessionalism
He's
that
like,
is stuck
party
in the middle.
machine. This is Eli.
Like I'm live. Why are we calling me?
Well, there you go. This is why we probably won't be live next week. But the week after that, the 24th, 5th, 6th, so you'll be back the 27th?
Oh, I should be, yeah. Like, man, my original plan was just to go for like the weekend and be back Monday, but I
Ricardo.
don't think that's gonna happen.
Hey, what's going on?
Ricardo, save me, please, bro. Save me, please, bro. For the love of God.
Can you tell me what's going on, guys? Is this a divorce or what? A separation?
It's not a divorce. This was just sprung on me last minute. All of a sudden, I find out that Eli and Cranston are like, yo, we're going to take off next week. I knew Eli was taking off his birthday week, but now I find out it's extending to, it's just a bunch of fucking craziness, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I'm actually trying to understand, man. You guys are on a bit of a roll, man. I think,
Listen, Ricardo,
you don't want
you have my word. I'm going to try to figure out something for next week. I know Cranston, Eli, and myself will be here on the 24th. So if you want to see the official return of Stuck at Night, because we are officially taking the week off, we will be back the 24th. But all of next week, I'm going to try to now start to throw some guest hosts together to at least, keep the ball rolling. So I have a few names in mind.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, please.
Can I make a suggestion? Ken Con's a top guy, man. I listen to him a lot. You should get him probably one of his shows, probably get Brock on or, get someone, be different.
Would be great.
We're gonna reach out. I'm gonna do some reaching out. Like I said, this is sprung on me last minute. I thought I was gonna have an extra week for some of this stuff, and I thought I was gonna have like a second of the OG co-hosts here, but no. So we're gonna figure some out. So please don't think it's gonna be a dull week next week. It's gonna be nothing. We're gonna try to do something. So trust me, Ricardo.
Yeah, nah, man.
You got my word.
Keep it up, man. And also too, man, things will eventually get better. You'll get more people jumping on board, man. It's just
listen.
Yeah,
I swear to you, like, I can only speak for myself. I do not worry myself about the subscribers. When it's brought up,
don't worry about it, man.
Listen, when it's brought up, you think about it. I just, first and foremost, I enjoy doing this. This is my creative outlet. I've been in bands. I've done acting. The podcast right now for me is scratching that itch where I can be creative. So regardless if I had one person watching, regardless if I fucking did this for 4 more years and gained 2 people, it's just something, it's an outlet I enjoy doing. So you're going to catch me doing it one way or another. It's just that Stuck at Night is supposed to be kind of like a team effort. So I don't want to just make it a one-person show for a week. So that's why I'm going to try to get some more people, and we're going to try to do a show and have some fun.
Yeah, man. Just keep, you have to keep going, guys, man, because there's so much shit out there at the moment. It's so boring.
This is not a breakup, though. Like, it's just listen, Stuck at Night is not done. It's just like a break. Cranston will be back the following week, and then that following week, Eli will be back. So your favorite people will be back. Just give us some time because shit does come up. So, you know what I mean?
No, just let you know. I've got my mates to watch you guys too. So I don't, they all say the same thing. You guys are pretty cool and keep it up, man. So
and I'm sure they're watching because you, sir, are spreading the word, and that is what we appreciate the most, man. Like getting other people to check us out because word of mouth is the biggest support. It's the one that kind of sticks around the most.
Yeah, one day, man. One day when things settle, man, I'll be over your way, man. We'll catch up for a beer, man.
Why are you doing 100%.
that? Hey.
What?
I'll be up your way. Like when things happen, the COVID and shit settles, I'll be over in the States, man. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. You gonna be in the States? Goddamn right, son. I will fucking have the red carpet here for you.
No, man. All good. But, I just thought I'd ring in and say, man, keep up the good work. And, man. We'll be in touch.
There ain't no giving up.
Hell yeah, Ricardo. All right, man. Yeah, things are acting a little wonky. We appreciate it. I got some of the topics you sent, and thank you for talking to us during the post show. All right, buddy. Later.
Take care, man.
That was a fucking call I just got. I knew it was going to happen.
Ricardo always saves us.
Oh, I love Ricardo, bro. He's one of my favorite people on this planet. That was a call about 16 grand they were almost going to try to fucking put on my responsibility list. Lack of communication. Bullshit. I yelled at this person.
Oh, the store, the place.
Yeah,
really?
16 foot. Yep.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like of profit gone, loss, gain? CVS was going to do what to you?
No. Okay. The imaginary land at which that I work has an imaginary safe, and the people that take the imaginary money, known as Brinks, they lost the fucking thing to access the fucking thing. So
wait, so CVS is calling you or Brinks is calling you?
CVS
is calling you?
Yeah. So that was 3 weeks worth of fucking profit that just gathered because nobody could take it out. And they took care of it today, but they didn't communicate.
They got cameras there.
So, No.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I understand this individual I've known for years and years and years. She was like, why am I seeing that there's like 16K like not there? I'm like, well, I'm sorry. This has nothing to do with me, and I'm not supposed to care about it. I'm very sorry that nobody fucking communicated to you.
That's really weird too, because like you were just telling me.
Shut up! Don't do it! No! Don't even, please. Okay, seriously, I don't want anybody watching that. Fuck off.
You want to do the cringeworthy Jeff Daniels and Stephen Colbert fucking jerk off video?
There's that, or that.
Yeah, just
MMA
a sidetrack. I mean, did you get anything? Did you ask the uncomfortable question? We got all that out.
Yeah, that's what
we're good.
Yeah. Yep.
So we figured all that out.
Yeah.
24th, 27th, 28th. Following week, back to normal.
Yeah, baby.
See? Aren't you happy that we have fans that don't want us to leave? And you say nothing to them. It's just me saying, hey, I got your back. There's no reassurance from Eli that, hey, man, don't worry. I have faith in Josh. Josh will get the right people. He's got this. Like there's no reassurance. It's just like you're kind of like, whatever happens when I'm not here is what happens. Like where's the happiness for the show that we're gonna try to keep going because you got fans calling in and wanting the show to keep going? Where's the positivity for that part? Say a good thing. for the show that you're a part of.
Wow. I gotta say, fans, I'm sorry, I've underdelivered, and I'm not living up to Josh's expectations.
Why are you taking it in such a weird way? I'm just saying.
I'm taking it exactly as I heard it.
The only way,
Eli, why aren't you being more positive? You're gonna be gone.
The moment while you're gone, be like, hey, but I have faith in the show that it'll at least be entertaining while I'm out, and I'll be back in no time. But it's just more of this like, hey, the show, like where's the faith in the show while you're gone?
I didn't think I expressed a lack of faith.
You didn't express
your lack of faith.
You didn't express anything about it. You didn't express anything about it.
Maybe that's the exercise
The only thing you quoted was, "Oh, somebody said they're not going to watch it if you're not here."
Yeah.
That's the only thing you said about
it. Stroked my ego. Good.
You got to turn on the Darth Vader voice for that one.
So we're doing deflection again.
God,
we're not going to answer the question,
man.
Oh, you're the only one that gets to answer these serious or ask these serious questions.
What?
See, okay, that's what we want to do. Okay,
no. Tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Let's play the funny video.
You tell me what you want me to.
No, I don't want you to do anything.
Wear my
Fine.
hat.
No, it's fine. I don't want you to do anything. Don't do anything you don't want to do.
I want to see what it means now.
We got a call. Wow, Jeff Daniels got old.
Very old.
Damn.
That's dumber, right?
Rescue.
Oh shit.
Rescue.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Rescue? How are you, sir? Good to hear from you. The radio voice of yours.
Well, I don't know. I'm not tuned in very well.
What the fuck? Yes, you are. Look at you. I'm tuned in very well.
Y'all doing all right today?
Hey, man, we're hanging in there. You roll with the punches. You roll with what life gives you sometimes. How are you doing?
Doing all right. I see Jim's treating Eli pretty good.
I mean, yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Oh yeah. Jim is never he doesn't let Eli down.
I don't know. When you know Jim as well as I know him, we just call him M. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just dropped the J. He's like, yo.
Are you a fan of Jim there, Rescue?
That's just the M, huh? I like pecan moonshine.
Oh, you're a moonshine guy. I'm a tequila guy.
Yeah, little Jose.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I like the silver. I'm a fan of the silver. For whatever reason, I don't get as hung. Like I can drink it more often and not wake up feeling as shitty. I don't know why. I think it's the sugar.
Rescue, you got fans in the chat of your
dude.
You are sensual voice.
You are a very well-known figure, caller in here at Stuck in the Middle, and I'd like to think that you've called in to grace us with some more of your wisdom, because that's really every time you call him, that's what you've offered, plus some cool commentary.
Yeah, like that one time you called. It was awesome.
Twice so far. He's called twice so far.
Well, this will be the third time, right?
Yes.
We learned how to count today.
I did have a suggestion for you on your show dilemma here, and you could always do some remote access. So while they're both off doing their thing, they could do some remote stuff, even if it's a recorded during the day that then you play during the show. But you can work together to make the three of you work as a team.
Yes, I definitely concur. But the vibe I get is when we're off, we're off. Like there's no there is no compromise necessarily. Like I'm off because I need this mental time.
Hold on. You said, so the vibe, but so then that means you need somebody to kind of step up and help promote a more positive vibe. So who drives the ship the most? And then that would be the person that should be promoting a positive vibe. I'm just saying.
We are all doing our best, Rescue. That's for goddamn sure. But I know what you mean. That's why at the end of the day, we're going to try to keep whatever content we can next week. And remember, we will do the 24th of September, Eli's birthday bash. But hopefully we'll do some type of a normal show. I have a few people in mind, so all hope is not lost.
Recommended Brian CanCon, and he's a real good guy.
I would love to get Brian on. I don't want to put pressure on him and make him think like he has to come on. So we're gonna maybe he's a really good end of the week Thursday kind of guest. So like
Thursday, I believe, is one of the nights where he does his thing. However, he did agree.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Okay.
Wednesday, Thursday, agree. Saturday, or something. I think you're right.
He volunteered to appear here like once a week, and I thought that was
We'll try to get him.
Yeah.
I really love how everyone is trying to help us out right now. I appreciate that. It shows a lot of love.
Reach out to him. He does have a trip I know planned up to Pennsylvania, I believe it is. So
yeah,
part of the election stuff.
Yep. It is what it is, but we'll figure it out, man. How's everything with you?
Doing real good. Doing awesome. I enjoyed the show. What you got, Eli?
I read the comments right now, Rescue. I'm so sorry. Blame it on him.
No, go for it.
All right. Technolist.
Okay.
Josh is being pessimistic. And then somebody else said, Eli, Cranston, y'all are the weakest link. Goodbye.
That is messed up. They're not the weakest link. And I'm not being pessimistic. I'm literally being optimistic. I'm saying we're going to have a show next week. How's that pessimistic?
You said, where's the faith? Where's the beef? Where's the faith?
Jesus. Rescue, I'm sorry you have to call in between of the parents fighting like this. This is just uncomfortable.
I'm okay. I didn't know Christina drove such a big bus that she could drive over 2 at one time.
Damn.
She could drive over 2 at one time?
Whoa. That's what Rescue fucking pew, 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 pew.
Damn it.
I love it.
It's lost upon me. His humor is too intellectual.
It's fine.
Oh,
it's
that
fine.
Okay. No, I get it.
There you go.
That's the Jim Beam talking.
You know it, brother.
It is. This is,
Damn, I got a long shift tomorrow.
This is the post show. We're a little more lax on here. Rescue.
Man, I'm looking forward to the 24th. I think that's going to be an awesome night there.
There's going to be a lot of build up too, for sure. It's going to be a fun release show. You know what I mean?
Rescue. If I have you figured out a little bit accurately here, I'd love your feedback as to the idea I proposed regarding we've had this idea since day one that we started the show, stuck in the middle of religion episode. We have very heavy opinions on the matter. How do you feel about us doing that episode? Although I agree with Josh, I'd love to have somebody here that has, strong faith. But that aside, maybe not being able to get somebody that's willing to speak on it, we have the phone lines open, even though that will have its downfalls.
Maybe we can do both. Maybe we can do an episode where the audience can chime in, and then once we find someone who wants to sit in that hot seat and really hold that ground, we can do that one too. But Rescue, what do you think?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So what's your ground on like a belief situation?
Well, just essentially. It's just the old philosophical debate between religion, life, death, people who are atheists, agnostic, the idea that there's several different types of religions out there, the idea that, what a lot of the religions that people do believe in, it really goes to these man-made versions of religion, like the Bible, the King James version, as opposed to like just having a higher power. There's many different levels to the conversation that I think both sides bring to the table. And just as the abortion topic is kind of contentious, I think this one will be too. And it's not meant to praise one or bash the other. I can't stress that enough. It's just
honest
more
conversation.
Yeah.
And I do want to share, Rescue. I have a personal fear that maybe not my co-host share, that I worry that if I share entirely, transparently, my opinions absolutely on religion in just a nutshell, I might scare some subs away, man. But I want to be fair. I don't want to pull punches, though. But I am worried that some people will be like, whoa, I'm not tuning into this.
We have to ask ourselves the reason. We have to say, why do we want to do a religion episode? It's not to change people's minds. It's not to be confrontational. We have to ask ourselves, why do we want to do it? And I feel like because we haven't answered that why yet, we haven't found a good why, is the reason we haven't kind of traversed that bridge.
I think it's one of
your approach. If you go into something, then it's either you're being inquisitive, so then that means you're questioning. So you're throwing questions at people. I question your faith. Why do you believe that? How do you see that? But now if you're going to go in for a fight, well, then you're kind of going in to go, you're full of shit, and so no matter what comes out of your mouth, I'm still going to counter everything because I'm here for the action.
We don't want that one. We don't want that one. I want someone to be able to respond to my questions and like make me think, and I want to be able to ask somebody a question that they phrase about God, where when I ask them back a question about God, it's not necessarily a difficult question to answer, but it's not one. It's one that has to be more thought out, and but without the idea of being confrontational. I do not want the confrontation in that, unless it comes naturally.
Yes,
which it might a little bit.
And that's where, in all honesty, somebody to me, I'll just speak for myself. If I had that conversation, one, I'm comfortable enough in what I believe, and so I don't have to defend that to anybody. So I don't approach things in a defensive way. So I'll answer questions, whether accepting answers, that's on the other side of the token. That's not on me. So that's the way I view it. I answer things honestly. So I'd have a talk with you. I will point out that I'm not into all these denominations. So if there's a specific denomination, I think most of them are all full of shit, and I think they all got a rude awakening coming. But then that's just my 2 cents.
Would you be referring to
like other religions?
Well, are you?
It's denominations. So you got your Baptist, Presbyterian, Lutheran, your Catholics. They have broken down God and to fit all their narratives as time has gone by, and you can actually read that storyline and watch that happen.
I was born Catholic. I was confirmed.
What king lets translators translate words that tell you that you should be a free soul, a free spirit, and to love one another? Okay, well, here's where the king walks through the room with his little ring saying, that'll be stricken out. And so then that got erased. And I think there's a lot of stuff that got shifted. That's why it's called the King James Version.
Oh,
right.
boy.
Like, trust me, I understand all that. I was literally brought up Catholic.
Me too.
I was baptized. I was confirmed. I went to Sunday school. I did the whole 9 yards. And
Did you have your quinceañera?
It was later. I did have my quinceañera. People celebrate. I got a nice little pink bow. And then it was later in life when I kind of changed but it was never really, it was like, looking at it right now, it was honestly against the religion side of it and not against necessarily like a higher power, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
I'm glad.
So many now, they've become so constrictive, and that's what I find it. I've actually been asked to leave a couple of churches because of communion, because they'll say you have to be a member, and I like to open up even the King James and ask them, can you point that out to me in here? Because I'm not even seeing a listing of your church in this book.
Right.
But see, you have to call them out. They're hypocrites, and they bombard people. Well, then they get it's a narrative thing. It's the same thing we talk about right now. Overall, what's happening overall? This is what happens with religion. It's a key topic, so you pick it, and then people start to follow it, and then they become drummed into that. This is the only belief. They're not open, and it can, unfortunately, kids get sucked up in that wave of adults that do things, and so then there's another generation, and then some have an epiphany moment, so they go, wait a minute, there's more than this, and then some don't, and then they carry that on, and then that's how we're here in 2021 with some weird ass shit.
You are the exact demographic I want involved in this project, this show. So, yeah, I mean, whenever this finally
Stay tuned
happens,
for that episode.
I'm just so excited. Fuck the nerves I have about it. Some people might get offended, but the intent is not malicious. That's what I want to get across.
The intent is searching, and any good religious person should understand what searching is.
So on a side note,
that's a lot.
I got a text from somebody that says rescue sounds like the trucker from the movie Joyride. I can hear him saying candy cane.
No, he ain't nothing like Buffalo Bill.
Somebody just texted me to tell me that.
Damn, Rescue. People are trying to call you some murderous serial killer.
Oh, I know who exactly that is because the person just popped up.
No, not at all. Listen, far from a rescue.
And all
Yes.
disclosure, all bodies are under a limited of 25, so I don't consider myself serial.
Can you
Heard
say
that.
Can you say candy cane just once? Just once? No, you don't have to. No.
Yeah, don't force the guy to do it.
Get the jab. No, he did it. I heard him. Oh my god.
Oh, that's fucking.
That was epic.
Was it.
Oh my god.
Rescue's seen the movie, I think. I think he knows Jeepers Creepers. Rescue, thanks for calling in, man.
Joyride.
Jeepers Creepers.
Oh yeah, man, that was actually on just the other night. 2.
Joyride.
Are you sure it's not Jeepers Creepers?
No, that's the one with the monster.
Isn't that the Candy Cane guy in the? Oh, yeah, it is Joyride. Oh my God, you're right. It's Uncle Jeff.
Everywhere.
It is. Rescue. Thank you, brother. Thank you for calling in, man. And stick around for that religion episode. And next week, again, we will be here in some shape or some form. And then on the 24th, Eli's birthday bash.
Woo-hoo.
You got it, man. Well, y'all be safe, and I'll be watching. Eli, be safe on your birthday. Congratulations, brother. Enjoy your day.
No guarantees, but I thank you so much, man.
Thank you, Rescue. Later, brother. Rescue. Man, that guy's cool.
Yeah, man.
I like when Rescue calls.
The ladies are all getting wet in the chat, bro.
I know, like, he just has that voice where, like, it's if you play it on a nice home stereo system, it's going to hit those low octave. That's going to vibrate real nice.
Oh, speaking of vibrations, man, I think the ladies are all about it. Mm-hmm.
All right. Are the ladies all about you guys not being here for fucking time?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what? If you want me to read some of the
man, my shit is not set in stone, so don't count me out for being like Monday or Tuesday.
But I have to count you out for at least a week. But
I would, but I'm just saying you never know.
But that's good though.
Might at the last minute end up being.
But that's
here.
good though, because anything
I just trying
is
to
a plus after that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's why I want to like tell you like first because I want to give you.
That's why I just wanted to tell you like right before we go live.
I want to get your like
Oh.
expectations low, so then if I end up making it, then it's like
yeah, he's playing it safe. Yeah.
Oh no, just maybe tell me after the live show next time.
Grandson, you're like a giant condom, man. You're just playing it safe.
I don't have shit
Eli
planned,
too.
but
Like
it
yeah,
might
we're
get-
just
it
gonna
might get planned pretty this weekend.
word.
Someone give Josh a hug from Kenneth Medina.
Well,
It's
like
a
if it
bummer,
was
yeah,
really,
yeah,
I
for
didn't
sure.
know he
I'll
was
take a
leaving
hug.
though, so like I didn't know he was leaving. If
I'd
it
love
comes
a
down
hug.
to it, I'll stick around for Monday or
No,
something, and then
no, you need to take care of your business.
But like 2 days isn't gonna make a difference for me. Like you know.
Yes, indie techno, absolutely. I even agree with the sentiment, even though when we finally have the, let's say, expose of how I truly feel about these things, and I cannot
What's the question though? You have to
express enough.
What did you
know,
say?
That I don't want to have this fear that I'm going to scare some of you away or make you guys mad at me. So Techno said, I generally share the same opinion on religion as Rescue. You shouldn't be afraid to stand by your convictions. That is an admirable quality. And Indy just said, I agree. So,
Right.
Yeah.
I think you'd be underestimating a lot of people if you thought you would scare them away, because I do see a lot more, and we talk about it here. It seems to be a lot more open-mindedness in the right than the left, and it just so happens to be that a lot of people on the right are a little more religious than the people are on the left, which is still another one of those conundrum paradoxes. It's like, wait, what?
I'm glad you said it because I would have said it worse.
I probably said it just as bad,
No,
so don't worry.
You said it perfectly.
Yeah.
Because mine would be more condescending. So, good job. You did.
Well, trust me, to the people on the left, that was just extremely condescending. And
Yes, you're right. Actually, yeah, true.
how dare you call us not open-minded, man?
Yeah, I can't say these things until the episode.
Why not? Say them. Say something right now. Tease us. Give us a little tease until then, man. Come on.
I happen to think those that are so inundated and in their faith, they in the pursuit of their own faith and vindication, they are the ones that are closed-minded because they believe their indoctrination and or belief is the one all the buck stops here.
I see that with the
For
same
sure.
people who treat their political party as a faith.
Fucking and yeah, anybody that does that shit, that's bipartisan.
I do see a lot more people. I see a lot of religious people. Let me restate that. I was going to say something different, but I'm going to restate it. I see a lot of religious people who may judge you with what you're doing, but they're taught not to. I'm not your final judge. That's up for the higher person. Do that. I don't agree with it. I'm gonna let you. Like there just seems to be a lot more live and let live vibe nowadays with religious people than there is with people who aren't religious. Which is
Until you
like
talk religion.
There's a lot of them doing all kinds
Even
of
then.
shit like behind your everybody's
Not in my
back.
experience.
I had 2 hour. I had two like. Almost a night's walk with my uncle. He was born again, and I'd walk around and question him on all these things. Like, so then why would like this like condescending guy be like, you know what? I'm gonna create people so they can praise me.
Yeah.
It's just like, what kind of condescending bullshit is that? And
Very self-serving.
Uncle Jeff, he just fell again. Like, what kind of condescending bullshit is that? And there was always an answer or an explanation, and sometimes they were like, well, you just don't know. You don't understand. It's bigger than you. But you'd be surprised. A lot of people have a lot more patience than you're giving them credit for.
When I experience it again,
I see the lack of patience coming from the left.
because
coming from anti-religious people. Fuck that God shit. I really do nowadays. Like it's condescending cockiness that they know more than the people who are religious. And it's like, if you're being so adamant that there isn't anything is almost just as bad as being adamant that there is something.
So with that, perhaps we've identified, the biggest issue is somebody that's so certain about something that's uncertain, saying, I know it's false, versus the people saying, I know it's true. But
which is their argument against science.
I have so much, like, I love all of the religions that were pre-Christ, the dead religions, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, the Sumerians, which are fucking God.
But like, isn't there an idea that when one person sends something, whatever, but a fucking 1,000 different people have tried to say that there's something higher than us? Whether their philosophy of praising that person or their rules were right or wrong, but the idea that they were on to something higher than us, you don't think that there's something to that, where they're all seeing this, whether it be civilizations that are long extinct, and now the same types of people long after that civilization is extinct are seeing something similar, like, oh, there's a higher power there. Something else is at work here. You don't think there's something to that?
I think with
whether it be
ancient
an
peoples,
orb or
ancient peoples constantly tried to explain the unexplainable based on what was available back then, like the sun goes up and down. Oh my God, it has to be the sun god Ra.
Right, but we're still pretty scientifically advanced, and there are still things that are unexplained, and people explain them via like God.
Look, I just I formed this notion, like, what I love to propose to anybody that's very has the conviction of their own faith. I'm like, all right, what about the whole geographical location indoctrination theory I have? If you were born in the East, we'd be talking about Vishnu or Shintoism.
Yeah.
You just so happen to be born in the West, where Christianity is the mainstay. So of course you're gonna tell me all about how Christianity is the one true way. And I gotta tell you,
but they're all talking about that one similar thing in their own different way.
Yes.
I've come to. Most of them are, but like Buddhism and Hinduism.
Oh, Buddhism is a strong exception.
Totally different.
Buddhism is the only
game.
religion that I truly like. I respect and I practice to an extent.
The idea of karma and just putting that positive energy
Buddhism
out there.
explores the tenet that heaven is on earth. You do not wait for your reward in an afterlife,
and you gain it by doing
enlightenment.
positive things. Yeah, exactly. By
yes.
being a positive person, right?
But, I think a lot of these religious books were like written back in fucking arcane times, and a lot of them were very fucking like racist and sexist, and there's a lot of bullshit in them, and all the people like follow them like it's the fucking end all be all. Like some of this shit is fucking outdated, and like some of it is just fucked up.
That's what I'm talking about, though, is not the religion part of it, but the idea that all these people sought something higher than themselves. I'm saying if one group of people did it, whatever. But throughout the years, throughout the human evolution, there have been people searching and acknowledging this higher power, whether their route, Catholicism, Judaism,
it
is right or wrong.
It's true, though. It just means
I'm not saying it's true, but I'm saying better. Like, what is it? What is in common that they're all seeing? They're all seeing something in common. And I feel like, okay, they're on to something. They've seen something that we all, you know what I mean? Like, why else would they be there?
I don't know. I tend to think people in masses are fucking stupid. So
Amen.
when you get people in masses and you're saying they all see it, like I just see like you got a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. I'm not saying people are dumb for religion. I'm just saying in general, it's easy to
sounds like that. I've
fool
seen
a group
people
of
convert
fucking
without,
people.
you know, without groups of people. I'm just saying, like,
I feel like
there's
if you
been
have-
in different time eras. There's been people who saw something higher than themselves.
What did
I'm
they
saying
see?
is like after all these collectively different ideologies and different types of things have seen something similar. Can't we maybe agree that there is something there that we are not seeing, that they have seen, as in whatever it is? Like, I'm not
I could say
defining
there's something there beyond my understanding at this juncture.
That's all. That's all. I'm not saying a man with a beard and
I'll
nothing.
preach the gospel if I don't know all motherfucking day.
Yeah, but something bit like what? Like there's something. It's a little. It's like plus. I don't know.
It's
Plus
more
one.
comforting to be like, yeah, there's something higher, and I know what that higher is. And
Yeah, but not
now
necessarily, because something higher could be negative. Something higher could be, you know, heaven is a human construct. So like,
Yeah.
but just the idea
And
that there's
hell-
this grand creator.
Fun fact for the Western denomination of faith, hell did not have a description until the 15th century when Dante's Inferno was written. Hell was mentioned once in the Old Testament, just once, as maybe like kind of maybe the opposite of heaven. But then after Dante's Inferno, we have the 7 layers of hell, I believe. So it's just really fun. And Shakespeare was also paid by the Catholic Church to help write in the Bible a little bit. So yeah, just a lot of fun stuff to go over. Sorry, my fucking.
Yeah, I mean, there's you definitely have instances of like kind of propaganda for sure. Yeah.
Oh man,
no
well,
doubt.
You know, the elite, we'll call them for that day and age, or the Holy Mother Church, the Vatican. They were charging the poor, the impoverished who had laws where you're not allowed to read, to go to church because you couldn't read the Bible.
Yep, you had to pay. That's why there's
to be given salvation.
Pastors and fucking popes, priests, because they're the ones who read scripture to you.
Yeah, it was a form of control, and it helped you.
Then King
turn
James
the
came
other
along.
cheek. Yes, indeed.
That motherfucker, King James, came along and whiteified that book. He said, "Y'all motherfuckers gonna read this shit."
Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus. What we got, Veritas?
I don't know, man.
Somebody just said, go on, Veritas. What do we got? What if other people impact the world around you, therefore impact your life? All right. Okay.
I mean, you got all
What's
these
the
people
question?
believing that there's an imaginary friend in the sky, like, and there's no evidence of anything.
See, like, I feel like you're being too condescending with it, though. You know, like you're looking at it too basically. Like,
being honest,
God could be good, orderly direction. It doesn't need to be this person. It doesn't need to be anthropomorphic. It doesn't need to. It could be the idea that this is a simulation theory, but they're all feeling this pull towards something else that, like, whether maybe it's the Big Bang.
And they
I
could
don't
be
know.
nuts too, and there's nothing there. We
Right,
don't
but
know.
when a lot of people feel the same,
I can't
sometimes
prove-
there's.
I can't prove that they're right any more than I can.
It
prove
seems
that
like
they're
you're
wrong.
proving. It seems like your belief is they're more wrong than they are right, though.
That's probably correct.
Maybe,
And
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
a stance, I
well,
think.
your opinion is probably correct.
No,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying that
No.
my opinion is my opinion. I'm
Yeah.
not saying my opinion is correct.
Yeah.
or
No,
not.
no,
I'm
that's
saying
exactly what
my
I said.
opinion.
I'm not saying your opinion is
I
true.
do
I'm
tend
just
to
saying.
lean more toward Buddhism, which is a whole different fucking.
I love it, bro.
kind
It
of
saved
thing
my
than,
life. It saved my life.
Than these other kind of religions. There's no imaginary friend in the sky, and
You have hatred towards those religions?
no, absolutely not.
No, I didn't get
But
that.
I think that they're like
I get a
said,
lot of
there's
condescendingness
There's a
towards
lot
it.
of arcane shit in some of these books. Look at, I mean, pretty much all of them. They're written in these fucking times when the world was fucked up, and I'm not sure that everything in them should be like guidelines for what is going on
In modern
this
day.
fucking modern era. They're not fucking relevant. If you read some of these books, women have.
I mean,
like,
the Ten
no
Commandments are
fucking
pretty
rights.
spot on.
Yes, I agree with you about that for sure.
Those
Yeah,
are
but
pretty spot
that-
on.
the same
Some of them
book
are
we're
like the
talking
same
about-
though. Remember George Carlin breaking them down? There's actually like two
Oh yeah,
or three.
don't
the
be
same.
an asshole. Pretty much was
Yeah.
his consensus. Fucking fuck. What the fuck?
Don't Biden.
Nah, I was gonna say something. By God. Like that same book we're talking about here is like with the
there's more than one.
Yeah, there's a bunch. The one with you were gonna say the women's rights were restricted. Obey your man. Also, don't eat shellfish because you might go. That's Old Testament though.
Well, and it's not even just that religion. There's other religions with books like that are even worse than that, as far where women have even less rights and less kind. I mean, there's just a lot of crazy shit in some of these.
Well, that's
books.
what I mean. Like,
Question in the chat. I'd like to answer.
Let's take away religion real quick, but just the idea that each one of these religions kind of stumbled upon the idea that there's something higher than themselves. All I'm asking is there some type of pattern there that other people who are unrelated are noticing that is true. That's all. Like, what frequency are they picking up on? Whether then they abuse that frequency and exploit it and get other people to,
I think
believe false equivalencies to that frequency is one thing.
Some of the things we still face to this day. Think about it in a more ancient civilization. The concept of death, the universe, what's beyond the sky. Once you start to question things, you need to come up with answers. And I feel like a lot of these religions are just answers that were really early on before and when it comes to evolution deniers, I have a big issue, especially with the age of certain denominational religions.
So there's this episode of The Simpsons where Ned Flanders is running this like religious amusement park, and everybody's going up to like this statue or something, and like they're having this like religious experience where they're like seeing all these visions and all this shit. And everybody in the town does it, and they're all swearing it's God, and they had this religious experience. At the end of the episode, you find out it's actually a gas main that's broken, and every time they get up there by that fucking gas main, they're breathing in gas and hallucinating. So, I mean, The Simpsons usually predicts a lot of shit, so it's probably totally true.
Well, I ain't giving any, fucking credit to their predictions as amazing as they've been, but yeah, they, The Simpsons is just a poignant
but
I'm just saying.
Well, my point is, if you had like millions of people go up to that gas main and hallucinate, they all think that it's something, and really it's just fucking gas making you hallucinate.
Right.
I love this comment.
And that goes with anybody who believes something higher than themselves, whether it be their political ideology, whether it be they'll believe, they'll be gullible if they're not allowed to question it. There's my uncle again falling on you.
No.
What's going on tonight?
All right, so 2 comments I'm going to read. One from Johnny.
What's up, Johnny?
I'm curious if Johnny is the individual that came into my shop today that I told the podcast about, or if you're a viewer that I haven't seen yet. But anyway, we can be examined down to micro quantum levels. What does it look like to examine the macro? And just where does that stop? Beautiful, poignant question. And that's where I think religion can fail, or somebody can use it to convince themselves that it's all contained and be reassuring. Rescue comes in the clutch. So by believing in God, it makes you part of every type of group ever created?
Right. I don't agree with that. That's what I'm more trying to get with. Like,
while there's similarities that we can't ignore, I don't think...
No, not of the religion, of just believing there's a higher power. Some people are spiritual, believing in a higher power.
And
I'm
there's
saying
a difference between
all these
spirituality and
religions were onto something, that there's something greater than them. Whether they exploited the frequency they stumbled upon or not, I'm saying the idea that there's a higher power, that is more of a possibility than not, because people who are unrelated stumbled upon the same idea.
Or people are just easily brainwashed. You got one fucking guy who's fucking got preaching some kind of shit, and everybody's believing. You don't know.
But just as like any good scientist would do, if there's a lot of people observing the same thing and feeling the same thing, the rule would be more to one than the other. It wouldn't just be like, well, yeah, but you're crazy. So like, you just like, I think it's unfair to always resort to someone. I know a lot of sane people who aren't religious, who believe in a higher power that isn't a god. It isn't anything. It's just like a good, but that's what I'm saying though. You're being nitpicky. I'm not. I'm saying
more in line with Buddhism and Hinduism.
Right. So why are you disagreeing? That's what I don't understand. I'm saying, like, the religions are onto the higher idea. I'm not saying the religion is good, but the idea that there's a higher power, something doesn't need to be a person, a thing. It could be an energy, the Big Bang. There is something greater than humans out there that is at work, that has space going, that necessarily isn't created, but to think we are the center and stuff like that, I think is we're cocky in that.
Well, technically, what you're describing could be the Earth, the planet, its fucking self. You know, I mean, the planet.
But that's not what we're talking. We're talking about a higher power.
Fucking higher power.
Right.
You mean
cool? It's
what I'm getting at
it's
was,
bigger than you.
I'm not agreeing that just
and people used to pray to Earth, right?
But
religions used to pray to the Earth, the sun, the moon, the rain. So yeah, for sure, it goes with what I'm saying.
Where I'm at with it is, I'm not thinking just because all these different groups of people throughout time believed in something that they're right. Because I think people are easily.
I'm not saying that.
You know,
I'm not saying just because they believe in it, they're right. I'm saying because different people believed in something that had the same end result, that there is something, that there could be something there. Not once did I say that their way about it is right. You're not understanding me. You're just you're trying to be a little more like wordy trickery with it. I'm trying to be a little more simple with it.
I don't see that. He's trying to express himself.
No, I'm just saying, but I'm not trying to make it as difficult as he's trying to make it. Like, I get it. Like, I'm not trying to compare religions or anything. I'm just trying to say the end idea that they sought something greater than themselves, whether it be whatever you want to see what a higher power is than you, or creator or not. It seems like they all saw whatever that was. They all felt whatever that was.
All it takes is one. Seldom does somebody find religion.
But one is like, yeah, whatever. I don't believe you. But you got Muslims, Jewish people, Christians, Catholics, fucking Scientologists. You have all these religions who see something higher. So like, you have to wonder without like, I wonder if there is something higher.
The masses don't come to this collective, like, all together at the same time. It takes one preacher, maybe a few disciples, and then they sell it, man. They
right,
just,
and then they're gone. And then a separately, totally different religion
it's generational.
Then comes upon the same idea that there's something greater than themselves. Like, they're not copying each other.
There's, what was it I wanted to read here? Yes, the belief in a higher power has evolved over time from the first existence of man. It's stories that have passed through time.
Yep.
Not one person just found religion out of the blue.
Yep.
I believe people have invented religion out of the blue, like John Smith in Mormonism.
Yep. Joseph Smith.
Joseph, yeah.
Both of them.
I call him John. He's my boy. You know?
John Smith was like the Pocahontas guy. He's cool, man.
Joseph was John's brother, by the way.
Joseph Seed from Far Cry 5.
That dude was fucking crazy when he took stuff
awesome.
And he's like tripping and shit. Like, there was the other one, the New Dawn, and he's doing some crazy shit.
I was so pumped Far Cry 5 came to like not an island.
You see 6?
But now we're going back. Yara, baby.
6 with the dude from the fucking Chicken Man from Breaking Bad, dude. That's going to be the shit.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Don't behave and hush. You say what you want to say.
I've come to accept the idea that there's especially, going through like just the idea that you are not the center of the world, and you have to always believe in something higher than yourself.
Nobody owns that title.
So whether your higher power is something, the idea that the religions were onto the idea of a higher power, I'm saying, maybe there's something to that. Not their religion itself, not Christianity, no offense, not Jewish, no offense, but the idea that these people separately,
you say not Jewish,
thought the idea of a higher power, maybe there's something to it. You can't dismiss it.
I'm not opposed to
You can't dismiss it because religion is what I'm saying, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to the higher power theory. I'm just opposed to I just feel religion had a lot of other motivations for what it...
We've talked a lot about...
No disagreement there, brother.
There's a higher power. I mean, there could be. I'm not disputing that. I tend to be partial to Buddhism, and that is the belief that there's a higher power, but it's a different kind of higher power than what these other religions
It's something you can seek and find within yourself.
And what I'm saying is, just because they stumbled upon the higher power and they've interpreted it as they did, the idea that they first started out with the vision of a higher power, no matter how they then transcribed it to you being it in like this human format or a more spiritual format, there's something there that keeps passing on.
That's right. I mean, that's where I'm with the religion side. I just feel like the religion was more like was more about financial and controlling people and some more kind of shit like that. That's just what I feel.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just don't know why you keep going back to religion when I'm not talking about that.
the higher power thing, I get because you're saying that the religions were on to that.
They were on to the idea of a higher power. You keep falling back to the idea of how they exploited it. I'm separating the two. I'm sitting here and being a little more separative. I understand religion itself is bad, but the initial idea, why they started religion, the idea of there's something greater than themselves, the idea of a higher power, and each one of these different religions collectively or not collectively, but they came together, the idea that there's a higher power separately of themselves lends more credibility that there is a higher power. I'm not debating religion is bad.
Right.
I told you I think it's
about
bad.
that. We can agree to disagree on the other thing. I just don't
if someone
think that
keeps seeing something, I can't tell them they're wrong when a bunch of different people who aren't the same saw it.
That something is so fucking broad, though.
Right,
Like
right.
seeing something and the higher power romantic narrative. It's just
It's even more broad when you have a human explain it to you.
It's potent. Yes, of course. As all of these things, I believe, were man-made from the get-go and just made to be more attractive and
tribalism and follow me.
That
and
all, the human condition is definitely not infallible and falls in line with all these things. So
I just where I'm at with it is I mean I agree with some of what you're saying, but I don't agree about that. That was religion's motive. I feel like
I never said that was their motive, but that's where it started from. Religion started on the idea that they have to praise a higher power. Their initial thought, there's no way to make a religion without the idea of. Well, then okay,
we can agree to
Cranston,
disagree.
no,
It's
Cranston,
okay.
but it's not being logical though. I'm asking you, how do you make a religion without a higher power?
Because you want money.
No, what are you believing in? No.
You don't have to
Cranston,
believe in anything. You
so then
just
what's
make
the
some
religion?
shit. I just come up and say there's some fucking higher power
So
here
then
and make it up.
Cranston,
And
you
I
have to
know
start
that
with a
it's
higher
not
power.
true.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Because I know that it's not
Eli,
true.
do you know what I'm saying?
I don't believe it. I know it's not true.
Cranston, the
I'm
only
doing
way,
it
Cranston, I'm not saying it's true or not. You're really not listening. You're really just listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If I want to bring a religion to you, bring it into the celestial, I want to bring it into the existence, the zeitgeist. The only way a religion is going to work is if in the religion I tell you there is a higher power. For me to create a religion, I have to begin with what that religion's higher power is. That is the jumping off point for any religion, is firstly what the higher power is. Whether you believe it or not is one thing, but they were all onto something because they all firstly came to the idea of a higher power.
But do you not think that they could have just made it up on purpose, knew that it wasn't true, and just did it for money?
Then what do I believe in? If you made it up, I'm not. What am I believing in?
That's what I'm saying.
I have to believe in something. So what are you selling me? If this is a religion, then what are you selling me if it's not a higher power?
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They can tell you it's a higher power. They know
That's
it's
what I'm
not,
saying.
They don't believe that it is.
Right.
Just
They could have started off with the idea falsified, saying they think there's a higher power. No problem. But a lot of people, falsified or not, have came to the idea that we start with a higher power. Logically, there might be something there. The idea that there's a higher power. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm more arguing with them, saying religion may not be the right way, but the idea that they're all collectively coming to this same end result, whether it be Christians, like they're all thinking and seeing a higher power. Something is there. Something is.
I do think you have to sell the higher power narrative to get people on board.
There's no religion without a higher power.
No. Spirituality and religion can be two different things.
No, that's not what I said. You didn't answer the question. There's no religion without a higher power. What am I gonna if I brought to you Christianity without God and Jesus? What is Christianity?
A way to get me to behave.
If I brought you Muslim and without Allah, what is that? You need
a way to commit
the higher
suicide
power is
and
number
get
one.
72 virgins.
But it's not though, because you're not doing it for anything, because there's no starting off point. Why would you commit
you
suicide?
have to they all default. There has to be
that
an almighty being of some kind
there
that
has to
you
be
can
something
feel humbled and smaller than.
Right.
So then, thusly, you feel like your thoughts bring you to something larger than anybody else.
So before you get to the crazy cuckoo religious part, you come to the idea that there was a higher power.
I believe the people that jump on the bandwagon are jumping onto the bandwagon of somebody at some starting point.
I'm talking about its creators. If we just go off its creators and each of these people separately came across a higher power.
I cannot go down the list of every individual creator of every individual
just
religion.
Jewish, Catholic, Christianity.
Yeah,
all these different types of religion acknowledge a higher power.
Yes.
There might be some truth to a higher power.
Yeah, the possibility.
The pathway isn't their religion.
It has to always be there. The possibility of a
Call from
Rescue.
Oh shit, Rescue's back.
To accept, press 1.
Oh shit, Rescue's back. What's up, Rescue?
Hey, what's up, guys? I just was going to call back because I even said in chat, I'm going, so now you guys want to talk about it after I hang
Yeah, I saw.
Well, we're getting into it just a little bit, just a tease for when we do it. So it's
good tease.
Not going to do that long. So give us a little, give us the short scoop. You know what I mean?
Well, and I will point out and to give you something to think about, Eli, for this conversation, there's a difference in between religion beliefs and God. So just because a person believes in God doesn't fall them into religions.
I know.
So these religions are man-made groups.
Yes.
We've created these names and we've done it. That's my opinion. But so I don't really want to, if you want to debate religions, I mean, I guess I could debate how.
Speak freely, my man. Speak freely, please.
Well, I mean, because I do believe in a higher power. I don't necessarily agree with Cranston a while ago because I do believe that there is a creator, and I think there's a God, and Josh hit it with a higher power.
That is where you and I do disagree. I do not believe in a creator.
Well, see, and I understand, and I get it. My thing is I've had my encounters.
Yeah, testimony. I'm familiar. Everybody that is religious or has the higher power to such a high regard does have their own individual testimony where they have this come to God moment. I even had one when I had a very serious surgery. Please continue.
Well, and I think that's where it starts to get dissected in various ways, because I personally think that you encounter your higher power. Well, we're going to go with that because I'm cool with that. And you interact with that every day of your life while you're here. So there's things that happen, but you get clouded down, I think, by a lot of the man-made negative stuff. So it kind of like John Snyder from Dukes of Hazzard did an interview one time not long ago, and he summed it up. If somebody tells you that the most popular sold truck is a red F-150 Ford, do you know what you're going to start seeing the most of as you drive down the road? Red Ford F-150s, because that thought was put in there. Well, by doing that, and right now there's a big wave of, you can say negativeness, but it's almost a rebuttal type stage. So there's a rebuttal to everything. There seems to be, if you say it's daylight, somebody wants you to prove it. If you say this, I want you to prove it. Well,
on both sides too, Rescue. On both sides. Yeah.
Because that's my biggest, I'll tell you, my rebuttal to almost all my God creation things is I believe in evolution because I can go out to this day and pick up a tadpole and watch it turn into a frog. The minute you show me the island where we're slithering up out the water, then you've got me on board. But that right now is just a theory. And see, it's just like the same counter that people tell you about the belief of God. Well, in all honesty, that's the same thing that is, because nobody can prove that.
How would evolution be a theory if you can view it within a tadpole to its existence?
Well, but then that's a true evolution. So then if you tell me man evolved in that same way as some big bang matrical asteroid
bacteria, life finds a way, yeah.
Why is that not still happening? Why is every other example of evolution you can go see? Well, see, that's, and I'm not trying to say that in a convincing way, so I don't want that to come across like
it's just questions. I appreciate Rescue real quick. I don't want to cut you off, but I just want to compliment you because I do appreciate you saying, you are religious, but you are then open to, this and this topic regarding evolution, because I do, more often than not, when I do have this conversation with religious people, they are shut off about the idea about religion. They are not open-minded. Religion, a lot of the times when it comes to science, it does seem to work against them because they are so more of a faith-based as opposed to what science is saying, and it's refreshing to hear that side of it.
And everybody questions things in their own way. It's like right now, and where you're at, y'all will question
the human condition is to question everything.
For me, I've watched some very smart people that I know were smart and that are very intelligent, and within the past decade or so, I've watched them feed lines of shit. So it started having me question a lot of science, to be honest. Not core stuff, because the good core basic, I think, at one point. But right now, I think within the past decade or two, there's been this push where people spit shit out because it gets them notoriety. And we classify these scientists as like these super smart know-it-alls, and it's like, but they really don't do anything to back it up.
And carbon dating, archaeology, there's so many layers of science that have offered such amount of credibility.
May I say, no, Rescue is correct, because there are scientists like a Dr. Fauci, like a General Milley, who are in the field,
shit don't stink,
who haven't treated a patient in over 30 years, who haven't been on the battlefield. They're just there for PowerPoints and talking, yet they're, you know what I mean? Like, to me, like, there is difference between those types of people.
Well, yeah, there's people that are seeking the knowledge, and then they're going to deliver that, and you can tell that in somebody because they've invested in their curiosity. They're wanting to know, that desire. Well, they're going to go and dig. They're going to pull out this information on whatever it is. And then they're going to be excited about that. Think about that. If you accomplish something, you're going to feel good about it. Well, you're going to want to tell people. It's not going to be in a braggart way. You're going to want people to understand what you just invested and found and discovered. So you get some of these people nowadays that it just doesn't come out that way. And to be honest, I'll just throw you a little bone out there, is the History Channel. They piss me off all the time with all their damn stupid-ass stories about dinosaurs. And
Aliens.
It's like, because you dug up a bone, you tell me all about the social structure, you tell me what color they were, what all they ate, how they treated each other, and it's like, what? No, it doesn't work that way. You're still discovering whole bodies up in the Arctic and stuff because ice is thawed, and you're going, holy shit, we've never had a whole mammoth. We've never had a whole, and they're discovering different things. But look at all the narrative that got shifts over that whole thing, and they do it. It's almost like a mini Jurassic Park movie.
I'll tell you what,
it seems more now than ever, like this narrative out there.
This is going to be a big teaser for when we do the official episode. I have a big response for everything you just said regarding the archaeological finds and the dinosaurs, so on and so forth.
Yeah, we need to take the proper time to dive into that. It's not fair to do it right now.
But yeah, I got to say, unfortunately, I'm so sorry, guys. I have work early. Might have to
Rescue. Thank you so much, bro. We do gotta get going, but please look forward out to that show.
I called in. Everybody in chat wanted me to call in and be the peacemaker. So see, I came in and I created the.
Do you see how many women love you right now? I'm jealous.
Hurrah, Rescue! Hurrah, Rescue! Rescue came to the rescue. You son of a bitch!
And that was already paraded in here.
That was poetry, Rescue.
Rescue, you are a part of Stuck in the Middle as far as I'm concerned, sir.
Well, thank you, brother.
All right, man.
Y'all be safe. It's all good.
Peace
we'll
and
look
love.
forward to the talk, brother.
Absolutely.
All right, man. We'll talk to you later. Later. Rescue, everyone. Wow, man. What a good guy.
God,
Rescue
I've
is.
been waiting to touch on this conversation.
Yes, we will start to get there.
Oh, I'm so happy.
We will start to get there. But how long did we go on the post show? Did we go longer than the normal show?
We're at, damn, it's not 2 minutes.
I think we did like an hour. I think we did a little longer than the.
Probably. And I'm proud, very proud to say, not one person left from when we fucking played this. That's okay.
Yeah.
Not one person left from when we segued from the main show to the post show. It is that kind of dedication that keeps me fucking, my heart to flutter, keeps us all going.
Except for the next 2 weeks.
So please, this fucking guy. Please, youtube.com/stuck in the middle. Comment. Now the stream is truly going to go down. And I love, recently, we all have loved seeing all the feedback that the last episode got. If we can match that and do a little better than that tonight, more power to you. I'd be eternally grateful. With that said, I think that's it. Smash the like button. Take it away, boys.
Yes, thank you so much, each and every one of you, every week. Join us in our fight for late night. Hashtag that. Hashtag fight for late night. Stuck in Night, Monday through Thursday, 10 p.m. EST. YouTube.com/stuck-in-the-middle. If you're listening to the podcast version, you get more on the video version. Get your ass over here. Cranston, take us out.
Tune in next week for the Stuck in the Middle spinoff. It's called Josh in the Middle.
Fuck yeah.
I want cornbread. Sorry.
Up at Night with Josh and friends.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Get
We'll
candy.
see ya. Appreciate it.
Get candy on here.